to the situation. By getting shot in the chest.
Fucking.
Yeah.
I want to point out that
but the kid was
guy escalated the situation by getting shot.
But the kid was rescued. Hooray. And that took like a lot of the session, frankly, rescuing the kid and walking away and leaving with him because it took so much discussing for how does one get in a car and go to a place. Which we're really good at doing. And then after that, we went on back and had ourselves like a night to ourselves. Jesse got to crash with Justine, and found out that fucking Ram, fuck off. That. And then it was handed over that each of us would probably have to end up going to our special peoples related to whatever our splats are, and get their assistance with something. And Jesse was the first victim and has to go to the prince of the vampires and be like, yo, here's a letter. Go drink me. Yeah, that's basically where we're at.
Bro. Oh, also I took you took my luck.
Yes, I did. I borrowed some luck.
And I face planted very hard in the roller rink.
That happened before the luck stealing. Yeah. You actually still have you definitely are going to be failing your next check, which is quite fun for me, specifically.
I was hoping, people would forget about that so I could spring it, but it's alright.
Sorry, I couldn't really forget it because I wrote it directly on my character sheet.
Don't forget you fucking are gonna just eat shit the next time you do anything. Enjoy.
Alright, so let us handle aspiration.
I'm gonna put the ass in aspiration.
Jesus fucking Christ, I still have 5 experience.
Hold on to it.
Alright, making it.
Rose banked way more than that.
God, you held it for a very long time before you spent it on the magic door.
How much EXP did Rose bank?
Rose had like 12 EXP.
Jesus fuck.
Someone's fucking hacked up all of your popo.
Yeah. Somebody's home.
Well, maybe they should fuck off again.
Well, aspirations.
Yes. Siege. Good old Cletus Jackson. Cletus Jackson. Cletus Jackson. Cletus. He's a Pokemon now.
Of course.
Find out what's up with the whole 2 Justines thing. Find something outside of Lalo's comprehension and make sure. Oh, you already filled that. Should have deleted that one.
Okay, good. I thought I had something.
You have an empty aspiration slot.
I'm gonna take a closer look at fake Justine.
That's as broad as an aspiration. What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean? Like, with magic?
It's gonna be that.
Dress up like a gynecologist and turn up at the...
Now I'm like thinking, would Jesse have already asked about the whole party thing?
What do you
Can
mean?
I like preemptively, if she hasn't asked, can I preemptively make my aspiration like get shit-faced with Jesse?
I mean, very crafty.
as long as you, out of character, like... Yeah, I mean, you can make out of character aspirations, I think, knowing what somebody else is planning, maybe. Yeah?
Yeah, I'd go for that.
Solid aspiration.
Get shit-faced. Alright? And you're good with the other 2, right?
Yes.
Alright. Eddie McEddieman.
Yo.
Prepare for the 3's arrival.
Mm-mm.
Invite friends over to Safe House with Plus. And find out what's going on with the whole 2 Justines. Are you okay with those 3?
Yeah, I'm pretty okay. I'm pretty okay with those.
Yvonne, find out who the real Justine is. And 2 free aspiration slots. Duckles.
I'll miss that DCL guy.
Mutals the Swole.
Sorry, bathroom.
Ha.
He's still actually in there. If you listen carefully, you can hear him pinching out a loaf.
Yes. How many empty aspiration slots do I have now?
You have 2 empty spots.
1. Make sure Jesse does not get a gun. No, make sure Jesse survives the Prince meeting.
Ow.
I don't know, but if you survive, that's a bonus for me.
As long as you do something to make sure.
Wait, what?
You could, your aspiration would have to be observe Jesse being successful. Unless you're coming along, which you've been told no.
Okay, then yeah, I guess fucking. Okay, fine. I'll take away that aspiration.
I mean, if you that is something you could do.
If you
could
have a
spy.
way to assess.
I don't because I'm a big hunched black dude who has no stealth skills. I kind of have no other option but to knock on the front door and say 1v1 me.
That's not. Don't do that.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I'm not doing that, so I can't do anything to assist. I also don't have a magical network of stealth wolves because storm wolves are mostly fighters too.
Well, there is such a thing as the spirit.
How does that work fully again?
Do you want? You could jump into spirit, I guess, and pay some spirits to do me a fucking useful, I suppose.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
As long as you make it up,
Like-
it is. Yeah, like the spirit world itself is fucking ephemeral as fuck.
You could, in theory, hang out in the same area as Jesse, just in the spirit world.
I guess
That seems
you-
like a bad idea if
You would-
Jesse is going to see the prince.
would it be?
Well, vampires can't.
Vampires tend to have auspex.
Yeah, that's
But vampires can't perceive the spirit world unless they have Auspex 4. Where's it 5?
It's a very high. Like, not most vampires aren't even
Yeah,
aware
sure.
of the spirit world.
Most vampires, but I mean, if it's a meeting with the prince presenting documentation to him, there are going to be vampires that can around there.
Oh wait, we're talking
Sure.
about the Prince? Oh fucking yeah, no,
Yeah,
no,
Purple
no.
Rain.
No, the human formerly known as Prince is
That's
now
what I
Prince.
thought.
Yeah.
No, not actually. But
The Soul
okay,
Train is
okay.
finally here, DCL. It took all this time.
It took too long, but we're in the best timeline now. But no, because there's werewolves who need stealth skills, and I figure if it was that easy just to stay in the spirit and then fucking do stealth for that, that would be the main way of werewolves doing things. Because why wouldn't it be? I figure it's not that easy.
Well, the thing is, like, in the spirit world, you aren't necessarily cognizant of what's going on in the real world.
Yeah, see, I was like, there has to be something that would like fuck up. So unless Jesse had like a spirit cell phone and could be like, yo, I need backup, and then I could just like pop out the fucking spirit hole I'm hiding in.
Sadly,
No.
I can only do spirit selfies. They're not quite as useful. Because the vampires don't show up in them.
Yeah,
Why?
So that's another thing I can really assist on. So I need to change that aspiration, which is the point. Is watching Jesse come back not dead an aspiration?
It's not really something you can pursue.
I mean,
No.
yeah. There's really nothing for me to do because basically I'm gonna have to sit out on this, and I don't know what's gonna happen after.
Well, hopefully it'll
Well-
be quite quick because Jesse mostly just wants to go out and get fucked up with everyone.
Yeah, there's plenty of other things. Like the tutorial stage is over. The sandbox is open to you.
Yeah, but what do we have motivation to do right now?
The box.
Other than try to figure out more Justine stuff.
But it's a
We
sandbox. You can
could.
do fucking anything now, DCL.
Including go to my house for steak
You wanna-
and beer.
You want to start up a sex club? You know, you could start to do that. You know,
You wanted to figure
You
out
wanna-
a good hunt, perhaps, for the walkers?
yeah. Find a new pack.
Something that might...
Find a totem.
But my pack is my neighborhood. They're just not werewolves.
I mean, establishing anyone with powers, like there's stuff like you could do. You know that inevitably you have to go to those werewolves, right? Like your boss werewolves, the alpha alphas, right? Making.
Do I thought I quit. That was the
I
point.
mean, but you're
That was the whole thing of Justine's plan.
like
DC.
everyone's splat boss is gonna get a letter.
Oh,
or
yeah, that's
something.
right,
So
I
like making
forgot.
preparations for that might not be a bad fucking idea. That's an aspiration you can develop.
I forgot I forgot we were trying to form the fucking supernatural Avengers.
Super group.
I got all about that.
It's the whole reason I wouldn't fucking go to the prince by choice. That's fucking sure.
Does anybody else have aspirations to do yet? Give me a second, because one, I need to go
Alright,
back to the bathroom, and two, I need to think.
And Jesse.
Yep.
You have get a new girlfriend. Learn about the afterlife from Lalu and an empty aspiration slot.
I like to get the gang together for a proper bar crawl.
Get gang together. All right. Yellow. Whoa. Eddie's.
Huh?
I don't leave fucking well enough alone.
For God's sake, Graham.
Yellow, you have a deal with the false Justine, whichever it is.
Right,
Two empty slots.
I would like to use the first of those to make inroads with the Faustian.
Huh?
And the second one, I think I'm just going to reactivate the aspiration to recruit a thrall. And I'll word it less creepily for Scow's sake this time.
Not grooming.
I mean, unless you want to go pick them up at a hair salon and comb their hair and all that.
Or you get just an animal instead. A real good puppo.
I don't think puppos have faith potential.
I don't know
unfortunately.
about you, but a lot of dogs I've met have absolute faith.
Yeah,
They
but
believe
don't
in the
have
goodest
sort of-
boy.
They do.
They don't have the faith I care about.
You care about the wrong faith.
But I'm sorry, but I am the most Christian splat that ever did a Christianity.
See, what you really need is just someone from Wall Street, because they have a lot of faith. Granted, it's in the almighty dollar, but they have a lot of.
Also the wrong type of faith.
I mean, I was gonna say it's super not Christian, but no, actually, I feel like a Wall Street member applies to the same field of thought of a lot of modern Christianity.
Well, I was about to say, in O1, having faith in the almighty dollar would keep a vampire away, so I'm assuming it would work. Because literally a banker scared a vampire off by showing him his credit card.
But the thing with that is nobody actually has, nobody has true faith in money. That they're like, yeah, I'm rich, I can do anything with rich. But nobody's like, yes, almighty dollar, save me, symbol.
I mean, I feel like I regularly pray to the almighty dollar.
Bitcoin farmer.
Bitcoin
God.
farming. Oh my god. I've been farming
Anyway.
these bits for a long time,
I
child.
believe in the Bitcoin.
It's
That
totally
that
like
could
the
have
currency.
potential faith.
Why not Dogecoin?
It's crashed. It's dead. Yvonne. Everybody else
I
is
think
done.
PCL's still
Pooping.
pooping.
Taking the
Estoy
Browns.
pooping.
Estoy pooping.
Estoy pooping.
Taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. What? Have you guys never heard that one before?
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, we've all heard that before.
And
Fucking dog, shut up.
According to Chad, they want us. If I was reading an earlier comment correctly and I commented on it, I think someone wants us to get Team Jack.
no. I know you were not reading it correctly.
Someone wants you to get what?
Jackets was a reference to Devil May Cry.
Oh. What the fuck?
Oh, you did post the Estoy pooping.
I'll say it.
That's a great fucking meme right there.
Fucking
Top tier.
traditional meme. Because right now the meme economy is currently strongest in the JoJo verse. But you came into the wrong thread.
Yes, JoJo is quite strong right now. But Pepe
It's got
still...
deep shares.
No, Pepe has gone down.
Pepe has gone down, but it's still fairly solid compared to other memes.
It is heavily invested in by right wingers, so its price among other memers has decreased considerably. Other memeologists.
And occasionally someone occasionally brings a vintage meme into market.
Duckles.
The Swale.
Excuse me.
Still, gonna be honest, little idea. I guess I will say generically, right now, still check the neighborhood, I guess.
Go on a bar crawl, it's easy XP.
I mean, Jesse is planning the bar crawl. Yeah, well, yeah, fuck it, why not? Bar crawl.
Okay. Protect neighbor.
By going on a bar
crawl. Okay. So tonight you'll be partaking of a liquid repast as you wind your way through the Golden Mile, commencing with an inaugural tankard in the first post. Then on to the old familiar, the famous cock, the crossed hands, the good companions, the trusty servant, the two-headed dog, the mermaid, the beehive, the king's head, and the hole in the wall for a measure of the same, all before the last bittersweet pint in that most fateful terminus, the world's end.
Did you read that off, or did you actually remember that?
I'm gonna let you decide.
Depending on the answer,
Leave a light on, good lady, for though we may return with a twinkle in our eyes, we will in truth be blind, drunk.
I still haven't actually been able to make the time to watch that movie.
It was a
Oh, it's a good one.
Which
But
movie?
yes, well, it's okay. We're gonna reenact it for you right now, but with even more supernatural.
Which movie are we talking about?
The World's End, the last movie in the Cornetto trilogy.
I'm with Merzendi. I haven't seen it.
It's a good one. I like it more than Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead is a classic, though.
They're all fucking great. They're all great movies, but I like World's End just a little bit more.
By the way, the one where he's a cop, I could honestly take or leave.
How fucking
Hot
you know
Fuzz
what?
is the best.
Really?
Stop!
Hot Buzz is
Stop
the
the conversation right now. Focus back on the game before I have to say. Back to the game.
Yes, back to the game. Let us commence the day after you've been told about Justine's plan.
So Yvonne's
Go ahead.
Yvonne's over his he's over on his bed trying to sketch up superhero designs for everybody.
Oh, what?
I'm joking. Actually, it may not be. Actually, I am because I don't have any artistic ability on this character. Okay,
You
so
are
Yvonne is
definitely-
surfing
That doesn't necessarily stop you from doing it.
No, okay, so Yvonne is surfing the internet to find an artist to commission superhero outfits for the group. No.
And there just happens to be some black kid down in a couple cities down in California who says he's new to the area and needs money.
I would never move to California. But yes, I'm gonna start commissioning that in case it actually does come up. So I'm gonna put that into effect right now.
Why the fuck do we need superhero outfits?
I'm literally putting a note on my sheet so I don't forget this.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna hold this in the pocket, so if we're playing this a year later and we finally become the supernatural Avengers, I can pull this out.
I have to be right back.
Okay.
Consider
I'll
this
take
the
it.
ring.
Have
Sure.
to art there.
So,
Oh wait, I can't.
I mean, if we're all at our respective places and we haven't bar crawled yet, I guess I can be in my house doing yoga, preparing a cookout, seasoning meat and food. I got chips and dip and everything.
Flame. Sweet flame. I wasn't playing with light or what?
Dear flame.
It is good flame, brother.
Ah, yes, the moth memes are incredibly up in the meme economy right now.
They haven't gone down in a while.
Just saw
If
this.
Facts
and
are
it
high.
Moth memes are fucking
brings me to
beautiful.
light.
I was about to take a hit, but remembered I have to be driving
Commit.
late tonight, so I'm gonna not.
What the fuck did you just post?
A beautiful creature.
Okay, I see swing, drop, drill, fall. What the fuck?
Look, when you know you're about to eat shit, you do it and stuff.
That's definitely styling. I will give it that. I can't stop watching it.
Can't stop, won't stop, don't stop.
The beat.
Oh, by the way, I have no idea what everyone eats. I just got like a big ass steak for Yvonne, chicken, some fish, chips, salsa.
I hope you had 2 farms worth.
It's a rather big steak. It's like
Feel
one of
bad,
those
Jesse's
like,
like way too paranoid. Like, I don't know
It's like
why
one of
this,
those, like-
why he so insists to not bring me to a house. I don't know.
oh, just ignore the cauldron in the corner of the property,
What?
filled with mysterious fluid.
So were we not allowed to drink that?
Do not drink the cauldron fluid.
I want to drink the cauldron fluid, though.
Do not drink the cauldron fluid.
The fact they tell me not to only makes me more wanting.
Look, I have no idea what that cauldron fluid will do to a mostly human body. And besides, this ancient ass magic book that I got on eBay probably, I don't know if it'll actually work, but I wouldn't recommend drinking. It's some spell that I found in the Lesser Key of Solomon. I have no idea if it'll work or not.
So, when you plan to go up to the prince and say yo?
Forget about it.
I want to live in the timeline where the prince gets bored and decides to become a music artist.
Used to say that.
I really, you gotta think eventually you get bored of vampire politics and you're just like, fuck it.
Maybe, but most first what gets them going. Games all you.
Or the timeline where the angry video game nerd was actually a legendary barbarian who just one day decided to record his rage on video games. You know, these are dumb ideas that seem to amuse me and no one else. That's all that's required.
Sorry, I am in the middle of reheating Chinese.
Fair enough.
But as I was saying, don't drink the cauldron fluid. Eddie has a lot of weird ass books. Some of them might be New Age magic, and he's not entirely sure whether that shit will work or not. In light of seeing what everyone else.
Just a little bit of dying. Didn't hurt nobody.
I mean, it didn't hurt me. I'm actually going to put that in my favorites because that is amazing.
Wait, I have a question.
For who?
Well, anybody with Norse mythology again. What did Baldur do again?
He was the god of essentially joy, light, and a couple other things.
Yeah, Baldur was just a really awesome dude, and he was so awesome that his mother traveled around the world, and she got everything that she could find to promise it wouldn't harm him. And she forgot about mistletoe, so Loki made a spear out of mistletoe and murdered him.
Okay,
Actually,
And that's the immediate lead up to Ragnarok.
yeah, that's Baldur. I don't know why I forgot so quickly.
It wasn't necessarily that he killed him directly. Everyone was having fun playing bar games of throw shit at Baldur and just watch it bounce off. And then Loki told one of the guys, I forget who, "Oh hey, throw this at him. I bet this will ricochet real nice." Okay. Oh god.
I was wondering why I was watching this video and a guy described Baldur as basically the biggest bitch of Norse mythology.
He's not a bitch. He was like a god. He was a god of light, and literally everyone liked him.
Said he got fucking owned by mistletoe. It's pretty shit. Sounds pretty bitch to me. Tell you what doesn't kill me, mistletoe.
You know, what sounds pretty bitch tier to me is that you're only immortal because your mom asked everybody to
That's
play
also
next
pretty fucking lame.
Mom says you can't hurt
It's
me.
like when you play imaginary fight games and then you're like, no, you can't beat me. You see, it's because I'm magic. In this case, it's because
I have
Mom
a
says
shield.
so. Yeah, I have a shield.
I have a force field that protects me against everything.
I said black, no
Mom
take
said-
backs.
Mom said you can't hurt me,
Norse mythology is fucking great.
Man, I'm so
Like
sad.
there's this one story that's I forget exactly what the purpose of this myth was, but something. The end part of the story was Loki got in a tug of war with a goat, and I think this is the goat
And then he
that
fucks
licked
the goat.
block.
No,
Oh
Thor
no,
fucks
it's
goats.
worse.
Oh, okay, fair enough. You
No,
understand
it
my
was-
confusion.
Yeah.
No, Thor had a chariot that was pulled by two goats.
No, Thor also fucked a goat. He was kind of like a massive drunken frat boy who stuck his dick in everything and anything.
I thought that
I
was Loki.
think Loki
No.
also fucked him.
No,
like,
it was
Loki
not.
also.
Loki turned into a female horse and got fucked.
Okay, so
Here we
Loki,
go.
Okay.
Do I
No.
need to talk about what Loki did?
No.
With the goat?
No. Sure, it is back.
I
Yeah.
think.
We can cease the faff.
I don't feel like we
Okay,
can, but
serious mode.
that's a nice thought there.
Hey, you don't get to be mad at the faff now.
I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying that it's really endearing that she thinks it's a stoppable thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, we could put a pin in the faff.
Okay.
reasonable.
So this is the day after Justine approached you guys about the Avengers Initiative. Everyone is off at their respective places.
Yep. I have a normal morning of work.
I went out shopping for more shit for a cookout to make sure everyone's happy.
I am back at my neighborhood with Lalu. Shit, give me a second. Someone's at my door.
Okay.
One day we'll get to play the game. I don't fucking bet on it.
So let's go down a list to see what people are doing. Jess, what are you doing? I'm gonna.
Jessie is. I mean, she has a normal start day of work and may have to deal with whoever or whatever and make sure the business keeps on turning. But after that, I guess she will Google for good bars to go get fucking fucked up at and send out invites to everybody.
Oh, return.
Alright, okay. Let's have you roll. Either intelligence or presence plus streetwise.
Fuck. Let's spend a willpower.
Gotta find the best place.
Wow, no, fucking miserable.
Wait, fine. Derek.
You want to take a beat?
Oh. You know, yeah, okay.
We're going to the shittiest bars in town. Ooh.
And someone just throws a bottle at my
I
head.
just like immediately fucked mine and a number of other people's aspirations. Whatever.
We go to, it's a bar where, or no, we just end up in a warehouse that transports like steel rebar.
No.
Hey, if we go to the shittiest bar in town, I can still get shit faced. It'll just be terrible.
No, it's a gay Nazi bar.
I'm gonna say the gay bar part is fine. And I mean, Nazis were pieces of shit, but they had the fucking sharpest outfit in the world.
You go boss, man.
I don't know. As a fucking. You know what? I'm not even gonna finish that sentence.
As someone fucking. All right, fair enough.
No.
Shouldn't you? Never mind.
You know what? I am gonna continue that sentence. I can find plenty of fun in punching Nazis. Is all I was gonna say.
No, that's pretty fair. I think we all could. Like whack-a-mole, but also justice.
I briefly entertained the idea of just looking up a suit made of knives to counterpoint your sharpest dressers, but yeah,
Bet
I'll
you a fucking
pass.
Nazi would love one of those though, so you know, whatever.
I will instead leave you with this.
It's
What?
a good suit.
The ball?
Well, you generally get like a lot of fucking land if you buy Magic the Gathering for long enough.
Wow.
Alright, so what my next goal is to craft a spear of mistletoe.
So, you come up with what? Yeah, you think you got a nice bar for your bar crawl.
Sweet. Send the address to everyone in time for later in the evening.
It's not a place you've been to, but you think it might be good for everybody.
Fucking TripAdvisor gave it a really high vote, so I was like, okay, cool.
Oh God, TripAdvisor.
Currently, the Yelp app needs updating, so it wouldn't register any reviews. So I've used TripAdvisor instead. I'm like, I'm sure it's fine. It's the same. So I guess yeah, work up until then. When
Okay.
is the Elysium open?
From dusk onwards.
Okay, I'll make plans to finish up at dusk. So I can stop by there quickly and hopefully get this over with so that we can go get shit-faced after.
Oh, you're gonna stop at Elysium first and then go.
Yeah, might as well get it out of the way nice and early. I don't want I don't want the rest of the players fucking. I don't want the rest of the players waiting on me for long, so I will try and get that over with quick.
Gotcha. So, you guys get a text from Jesse, the location?
Shrug and go, yeah, why not?
Sure. It's not like I'm doing anything right now.
It's not like I'm trying to get you guys to come over to my house for drinks.
Like, by this point, Jesse is so on edge about the idea of accepting this to his place that it's probably she's just gonna decline it forever, and it amuses me, and I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll eat all the steak and meat out of your house.
I got you a T-bone.
For now,
It's a vegan T-bone.
No, it's legit.
Instead of the meat being grass-fed, you're grass-fed. Because it's made of grass. Anyway. So, when dusk rolls around, you're going to head to Elysium.
Yup.
Which is, of course, the Arboretum.
Yeah. So what's the Arboretum like?
Now- Well, here's a question.
Shit, that's close to me.
We never got around to figuring out your position with your creator,
My Rainant. Whatever it is they're called.
Regnant.
Pregnant. My oregano.
Oregano Rittman.
I don't know. The thing you have their description and their power vaguely, at least.
Yeah. I don't imagine they would spend a whole lot of time at Elysium.
No, I would think relatively the same thing. So, but I have, however, spent time working like as a cleaner amongst other ghouls and stuff at the very least. So, like, is my reputation separate from my Rainant?
Tied, at least, somewhat.
Okay.
Like, your actions reflect on them, and their actions reflect on you,
Sure.
type thing.
Flip a coin and see if they're
But
around.
given your bloodline's reputation,
Yes.
it might be considered polite to actually have your ghoul be like, doing things at Elysium in their place.
Makes sense. They might have the tendency to fuck things up accidentally otherwise, or just by the presence of their being.
Also, they're just they are definitely like a outcast type of
I mean, they're Native American
a
as fuck.
bloodline anyway. Oh, I mean from from other things, like the fact that their aura is completely black tends to put people off.
That's it.
What?
It does spook people a little bit. Okay.
But Bahagande's auras are completely black, so you can't actually tell if they're Diablerists or not.
Yep.
At least in first edition.
I mean,
In second
it
edition,
isn't.
the auras aren't a thing.
Yeah, the auras don't exist. Like, it's never mentioned. Like, whatever
I
flavor
mean-
is extrapolated as majoratively from 1E.
I like the 1E aura color thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it was like looking at that. It's pretty awesome. They've got that in Prometheans too.
Yeah.
I go more in depth with it. Mages have sparkly twilight auras.
Yep.
I get why they pulled it from 2E, kind of, to make it more of a, you ask this question, you get a solid answer, but it's still part of me. Anyway, let's not get into my gripes.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
So, you might, attend to your regnant's business in Elysium from time to time.
Okay. Alright then. Yeah, I'll drive on up to the Arboretum. In fact, I probably won't. I'll take an Uber there. I'll leave the cleaner van behind. Figure it makes sense to like come up under my own steam. And yeah, is there a door guard or am I walking on air?
Turn up under your own steam. Take an Uber.
Yeah. So I arrive under my own app. Yeah, I'll turn up there, guard or anything, or am I free to wander on in as I go?
There is a typical, other ghouls there
Yeah.
who give you a pat down.
Really?
Um,
Okay. They find
Well, they offer you a choice, and this is something you're probably aware of in this Elysium. They can give you a pat down, or you can publicly declare what weaponry you have on you,
oh
because they don't take it away.
yeah, no. I declare. I will announce I've got an M1 carbine, a Ruger, and a silver knife on my person.
Because weaponry is not banned in Elysium. It is forbidden to use it,
Of course.
but they figure people are gonna take it in anyway.
Yeah, no. I like lift the edge of my coat and reveal the folded rifle, and then announce I'm carrying a revolver and a large bladed knife as well. Itch will announce that he has brought no weapons because fucking A and fucking B are all the weapons he needs.
Squeak.
Weak.
So you head back into the Arboretum to where kindred business. Yeah.
Yep.
Welcome to the Carthians,
Okay.
Lara.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you have sensible people in charge instead of the old fuddy-duddies.
Oh, unless the prince is walking around freely, is there someone I need to go to then to ask for
Well, I was going to drag you.
Ooh.
You just see someone's having a dance off in the corner.
So the corner of the Arboretum, where most kindred politicking takes place, is a little grove of trees surrounding a greenhouse.
Okay.
And this is where you find a group of kindred.
Sure thing.
Oh, fuck off. There are ghouls going to and fro, but they aren't important. What do you want?
Tell them to fuck off, whatever it is.
I don't care about
Sets.
you stupid app shit. Go away. I don't need to be notified about a special dungeon opening. You accidentally open the app one time,
Yeah.
and it's like, hey, there's all this shit. You remember this shit?
Lost my phone in the corner. Or inevitably makes a bunch of noise. Yeah, okay then. Yeah, I will wander on in and approach. Who here is their right hand? Prince's right hand.
Let's see. Let's have you roll
Okay.
a. What would that be? Also, streetwise, you think, or
Sure, I guess intelligence though, as opposed to presence.
intelligence streetwise?
Let's give it a go. Hey. Delightful.
Yeah, you think it's that guy? I'm pretty sure like that guy takes care of most of
Really?
Prince's. Huh?
Robert Downey over there.
I'm just taking a look at the image.
Oh, he's a handsome gentleman.
His name's Sans, and he has one blue eye.
No.
Someone has wrote no
Stop.
name in. Stop being a gooner.
For once, it actually wasn't me.
I don't believe you.
It, it wasn't me.
Yeah, sure it
This
wasn't.
It's not Sans. He doesn't have a skull. Well, he's got a skull,
He's
but
the
it's covered up.
vampire.
Skull's in disguise. Turns out Nicolas Cage was the prince all along.
God
I'm
damn
waiting
it,
for him to be
Nicolas Cage.
slid out from behind William Bell's token. But okay.
Turns out William Bell was just his ghoul all along.
Alright then. What's the guy's name?
Let's see. Would you know it?
I feel like if he's you know, like second in command to the big Jesus, then yeah, I'd probably be aware of, if not a name, then a title to call him by.
Fair. It's Boyd.
Alright then. If he is not busy, then I will approach. I made sure to stub out my customary cigarette at the door so that they, you know, I wouldn't be igniting a small fire in front of random vampires as though to show off that I'm not afraid of that bullshit. I feel like they'd take that pretty poorly.
I don't think cigarettes are a deal, but
Ah,
it's a polite thing to do.
yeah. Excuse
Business
me,
here, ghoul.
Mr. Boyd?
Business here, ghoul.
Yes, and it's usually something I would say is above most people's pay grade. And I will pull the letter out. And I'll wait for a moment, I'm sure he'll be able to smell it in a second. I was informed that this is for the prince, and he would know what it is about, and I was supposed to present it. That said, I'd never spoken to him directly, so I don't know how to do that.
Stay here.
Okay.
He takes the letter from you.
I will wince, but I will let him do so.
Up,
Deep breath, stick my hands in my pockets and wait.
knocks on the greenhouse and enters. Meanwhile, the rest of the kindred here kind of look at you curiously.
I'll make sure they all get a toothy smile so they can in fact see I'm a people.
You engage in small talk with anybody.
I can't remember. My Rainian, were they technically Carthian as well or not?
I believe you said so, yeah.
Cool. Which of these folk are Carthian? I'll go over and say hello or be polite while waiting.
Let's see. Let's have you roll another intelligence streetwise.
Cool.
You're pretty sure like most of these people are organized into cliques
You're
already.
fucking kidding me. I rolled 3 10s and an 8.
Just judging by their manner of dress, you'd guess these guys are Circle.
Yep.
Uh,
I don't want to wake up ass pregnant, so I'm not going to go hang out with the Circle.
these guys are Parthians.
Cool.
These guys are Invictus.
And the ones with a dog
and
collar, you'll take a guess that they're the religious ones.
Lancia and Ordo.
Yeah. Oh wow, they're sharing a table. Cool. Alright. Yeah, I'll head up to here and attempt polite small talk while waiting. If they have ghouls with them, I'll speak to them first and just like be on the edge of their conversation instead of directly inviting myself in, because that seems like a bad move. But if they're just chilling by them onesies, then I'll say hello politely.
Oh, hey. I haven't seen you around here very much. Says the guy at the table.
Whoa.
Kind of looks like a young blonde Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I was gonna say blonde Keanu there. I could guess by the voice. Yeah.
First I was like, what? And I was like, whoa. And then you're like, whoa.
Yeah, I don't tend to have much reason to be around here often. Well, apart from whenever it's business, I guess. Nothing social, at least. The name's Jesse. A pleasure.
Yeah, cool name, cool name.
Oh, thanks.
I'm Randall.
A pleasure, Randall.
This here is
Savage.
friend Diana.
Diana, nice to meet you too.
She nods. You're that one lady's ghoul, right?
That's right, yes. Doesn't spend much time around here, so I tend to do the footwork if she's got anything to drop off.
Yeah, I think I remember when she came around to one of my concerts.
Oh, you don't say.
Poor Billy broke his ankle that night.
I can't say that I'm surprised. But I'm sorry to hear about it. Yeah, there is a...
Yeah, the guy deserved it.
Did he? Oh, that's good to know at least.
Kind of a prick.
Yeah, fair enough. Fuck Billy then.
Great bass player, though.
I mean, it's the fucking bass guitar. Everyone who plays bass okay looks like a great bass player.
Yeah. But some people really can't play it well. You'd be surprised how many just fucking posters there are out there.
I'm sure there are posters for days. I myself, I'm much more in the realm of listening to music than playing it. I got workers' hands, you know? Sort of up.
She nods. And like during this conversation, like topics drift. You're feeling like a amped up sort of energy radiate from Diana. Like any emotions you've been feeling start to get amplified.
I wonder if that wouldn't just make her more nervous. You know what? No, it's a thing that she's calm, I
It could.
guess. Yeah. Calm as the mask. Alright.
That's your mask.
It is. But my dodge isn't emotional, it's being dishonest, and she can't amplify my liatude.
But if you are like feeling anxious about the situation, you will likely be feeling more anxious.
Fair enough. Yeah, okay then. Yeah, Jesse's at least a little bit more anxious than usual. Itch, however, is his usual itch self, and clearly a man slut, and is going to go flirt with Diana.
Ah, cat snake.
Yeah, meet Itch, my boon companion. Which,
She gives it a few scritches.
yeah, he's all over that. Watch out though. He doesn't exactly bite, but he gets hungry sometimes.
Also, Gould
Yep, has been for a long old while now.
explains why it's not trying to, tear me apart.
Ah, the animals usually get spooked around here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, itch, pretty much all the time.
Hazards of the life state, I'm afraid.
Hmm. Fortunate, but no, he's always been
Suppose that
pretty
is one
nonplussed.
benefit to being a gangrel, I suppose.
Yeah,
You guys get pets.
yeah, I suppose. I guess I'm sort of half gangrel-lite.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to know the difference between the clans just yet.
Not really. I just know that I'll like try really hard not to look at the nosy. I'm fortunate.
There's actually two Nazis in here.
Would the other one be the bottom left crone, or would it be the
Yeah.
Blanchard?
Like every time you look at her, you get the feeling of like eyes in the back of your head.
Oh yeah, that's fantastic.
Like she doesn't look hideous.
No, she's
She is
just
just that
unsettling.
type of unnerving.
Yeah,
The other one though, yeah, he looks hideous.
he's gone full bat.
But he is like dressed in like the finest clothing.
Oh well, of course. I mean, he's
Like-
Invictus.
Several centuries out of date. But
I'm sure he's paladin chic.
clothing
Fine
that would make
Victoria.
classic Vlad Dracul proud.
Of course, of course. There's old me in my fucking punky coat and distressed jeans. And how long then are we waiting for the return of Boyd?
Not too much longer. He will step out of the greenhouse and motion for you to come over.
Sure thing. All right then. I will excuse myself from Diana and Randall. Thank you for their company. And go head over to Boyd. Sir?
Prince wants to see you.
Oh boy. Thank you.
Address him with respect. No funny business.
I promise. Yeah, I'll step in and then wait to be admitted closer.
Alright, so inside the greenhouse is a cornucopia of flower beds.
Of course, right. He's Gulakan, isn't he?
Yeah.
Sniff pyre.
He is tending to several rose bushes while the letter lays open on a table nearby. Interesting smell, that.
Greetings, my lord.
Where would you have happened to come by such unique blood?
I don't know which acquaintance the owner of the blood is, But I was handed the letter by someone who got abducted by fairies, I think. I think that's how that works.
I believe they accept the term changeling.
Excellent. And yes, I was handed the letter by a changeling. As for whether it's their blood or not, I don't think it smelled like theirs. I don't know whose it is.
It's unique, that's what it is. Something I've not smelled in a long time. You realize what this letter is asking of us? He doesn't turn to you at all, he just continues to tend to the roses.
Yeah. By this point, Jesse is toying with an unlit cigarette. I have a rough idea that it is intended to be some kind of non-aggression between other people of the night. Something like that.
Cooperation is more the intent.
Maybe. I see.
Debts between individuals. I don't like having debts.
Is it blackmail, sir?
Of course not. But one does not get this amount of power without incurring a few debts here and there.
I'll nod, even though he's not looking.
Now, according to the rules of tradition, I can ask of you, the messenger, one favor.
I was not
For
aware.
delivering such a request of me.
Very well, sir. Do you have something in mind as of right now, or is this a
I do.
favor for later?
This is for now. There is a vampire in the city who has not yet decided upon a covenant. He will take a pair of scissors and snip one rose off the vine. Turn towards you. Step closer.
Yep, I will.
Pin the rose to your jacket. It still has all the thorns on.
Of course.
I think it would be best for everyone if they joined the Carthians, don't you?
Did I say that's a pretty good suggestion?
Good. You take care of this for me. I will see to it your friend. It's their cooperation.
Thank you very much, sir.
I can smell you.
I can smell you. Is there anything else that I can do for you?
No. But keep this changeling business under wraps for the time being.
Understood, sir.
No reason for the court to get their knickers in a twist just yet.
Yes. I know that I've interacted with a werewolf and something very religious so far. It's very confusing.
The world is always more complicated than we think it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boyd has the information for you.
Very well, sir.
He'll turn away from you again and tend to the roses.
Oh, I'll politely, even though he's not looking, before I leave. Ah.
Stressful.
No, oh no, that was easy. No problem at all. I've been recruited for recruiting.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. Please could you tell me about them then? No. Key to getting this done.
I got a picture for you.
Really?
He pulls out a manila envelope with a few surveillance pictures inside.
Oh shit. Are they not blurry or are they blurry?
One of them is blurry. The others are not.
Huh. Okay.
This is the target in question.
Alright.
She was last seen around St. Lazarus Cathedral.
Oh, that's worrying. Cathedral goers never really struck me as, well, to indicate void and the door behind which the prince is.
Carithians.
Yeah.
Well, the Long Chair does not have a strong bastion here.
Oh, I can only hope they're not super Christian. I would sure hate to disappoint them.
Who is in these days?
Who isn't super Christian?
Who is in these days?
Oh, I was going to say that guy over there. Will indicate the large share guy. And actually some other people that I know. It's a complicated story there, though. Okay. I'll look through the file a little bit. I'll make sure to take secondary pictures of the pictures on my phone so that I've got them to hand. And I think it should take the folder. You know, he's my secretary as well sometimes.
Squeak.
Okay then, I'll handle it. As I'm
Alright.
in a way, I'll pause. Is there anything complicated about this person I'm not being told?
Of course.
Alright, thanks for the honesty.
He looks at you blankly.
Yeah, no, sure. Alright, thank you for being honest. And leave. She won't inquire about what it is. She knows better.
So, as you leave, like, all eyes are on you. You had a private meeting with the prince. A lowly ghoul.
And you're not covered in whip.
Smile and wave as I go past. I smile and wave.
Randall gives you like an appreciative, like, cool.
Finger pistols.
Just
Randall gets finger pistols.
Radical.
He absolutely gets finger pistols.
Everyone else kind of eyes you suspiciously.
Just cha-cha slide out of there.
Get the feeling you've appeared on the radar of many individuals now.
I'm tempted to take the piss just to throw them all off and just mince walk my way out there instead. Oh, you can tell by the way I just about walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk.
Well, you
Make
do
your
have
way out of the
downtown.
Yep.
So all of these guys, I had names, and I know their bloodlines and all that for?
I'm sure the
Nice.
opportunity will come by yet again.
Actually took the time to like build out
Hmm,
this place a little bit.
very cool.
All the GM's fluff.
And yeah, so for description wise, like she's bald, covered in tattoos, very glowy eyes, very unnerving to look at.
Yeah.
She's just like in pretty drab clothing, sitting off to the side in the shadows, seemingly conversing with them.
Okay.
Uh, she's like Egyptian, uh, very casual clothing. Hard to get a beat on her. She just looks like a normal person. He has a ghostly eye.
Oh, good old Jace.
Um, so I'll spoil that one right for you. Yeah, Apollinaire.
Yeah.
That guy, yeah, very sharply dressed. But man, whenever you walk by him, he just smells of rotting meat.
Yeah. Great.
Very anxious looking feller in a pastor outfit. That guy, sharply dressed, but he's always got like a arachnid
Oh, lovely.
crawling on him.
Spoders are great.
Usually a tarantula.
Oh, the best of spoders.
Spooky.
Tarantula.
She is dressed in very tight clothing and a leather jacket.
Hey, glass.
Definitely gives off like a rocker vibe. This is just like Surfer Bro, man.
Yeah, it's fucking blonde
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves, man.
Yeah, man. What's going on, bro?
Bruh.
Yep. Excellent. And I'm happy to get the fuck out of there.
Yes, Laura.
Arms dealer's got to be the gluten-free pizza guy.
Yep. RT is nearly shade grown
I mean-
firing pins, bruh.
That sure sounds like Randall.
Man, people take gluten too seriously, man. It's not actually that bad for you unless you have like a gluten sensitivity.
Yeah, you know what? I like Randall now.
Man, back in Vamps days, in the early Vamps days, I mean, when Rose was fishing for why do the hunters hate us, she was fishing for a specific answer about well, because you drink blood. I was hoping she would get that answer from
They're all fucking vegans, bruh.
Etienne. Because yeah, she was gonna be like, well, when I was alive, I had a gluten sensitivity. It's not that much different.
Of course.
It's just a different, dietary requirement.
Yeah.
I was fishing for that answer, but I didn't get it.
Fair enough.
So now you get it now.
I'm kind of glad that you didn't. Good lord.
Why?
It's awful.
Okay, I'm gonna lean back with my eyes closed for a bit.
Alright.
Leave the other players' heads.
Stop. What is everybody else doing while that happens? Just
You
doing
had
your
a
thing.
list, I believe.
A list. Oh yeah. Yaldazora. What were you doing?
Uh,
Unless you weren't doing anything of importance.
Yeah, in the morning, through to early afternoon, I'll be handling clients, and I would like start evaluating them, seeing if any of them might be suitable for divine intervention and enthrallment.
What are your requirements for that?
they have to be sufficiently capable of having faith in something divine as the basic one, and also not be completely evil, unrepentant bastards. Like, if someone is coming to me and talking about, yeah, and this is why I feel like I should be beating my children, even if he is as faithful as a medieval pope, I'm not going to consider him.
Well, what if he's beating them, to save their souls?
And I wouldn't exactly say a medieval pope was that faithful.
I mean, they are the example given in the Demon Book for Faith Potential 5, so...
Have you seen the Borgias?
Yeah, he wasn't medieval.
True, he is post-medieval.
Yeah, he was solidly Renaissance. Yeah, even then, that... I could possibly do something in that case, but it would be a bit more complicated. But yeah, for now, it's just like preliminary evaluations.
Okay.
Do you want me to make any roll?
Yeah. Let's see.
Wits, empathy? Or
I think
something
empathy. Empathy's a good one. With empathy works, yeah.
Sure. One success. Yeah, for the first stage, I'll just go with one.
Alright, so you go through your client list, and you cross off a few names. Definitely got a few that you think are just not suitable at all. Are you exclusively like looking for a thrall from your who your clients are, or are you going out?
In the morning, I'll just be looking through these ones. In the afternoon, unless Yvonne calls me and asks me to come and look after some of his troubled kids, then yeah, I will be going out among other social acquaintances.
Does that sound like something Yvonne's gonna do?
Ah. I'm alive.
Are you?
Do what?
Would you
Going-
be calling Lalu to, come work with underprivileged children?
I thought we were doing that the last time, and I thought we were doing now is heading to the bar we got texted.
Well, that's in the
No,
evening.
Yeah, then we were already like last time we left off. We were literally like in the community center working together.
Yeah, but we then moved on to the next day at the start of this session, DCL.
Oh,
So, this morning I have some actual work to do with clients and some of my own projects, but in the afternoon, would you be asking me to come and help?
I wouldn't be asking you to come and help more, but if you wanted to come back down and help more, that's totally fine.
Yeah, afternoon then I'll just be going down, lending a hand at best. So actually, is there anyone at the community center that looks like when I know, like, when I'm working the soup line, I won't have as much of a chance to talk to them, but is there anyone there that I might get a glance at?
Let's have you make another roll.
Sure. Will there be a negative on this one?
No. We'll just see what the result is.
You know, since I've already got 2 successes, I'll spend a willpower. Try for that exceptional. I mean, it's 3 successes, which is an exceptional success for me, because I have an angelic gaze.
Aha. Hmm. Let's see. What kind of person would you find? Somebody who's faithful, good person, or at least, not a complete asshole.
Yeah, they're allowed to be grey, they just... no kiddie beaters.
Hmm. Well, this is like a shelter. So, there's a homeless guy. His is a big overcoat. Has all sorts of religious pins on it. Like everything from crucifixes to like Stars of David. He's eating a bowl of soup, but like he's got a sign next to him that says something to the effect of "Repent, the end is nigh."
Ah, the classic Doomsdayer.
Wait, you saying that's at my neighborhood?
At the community center.
Link. I guess I have
You guys
something
help
to...
homeless people, right?
Yeah, I mean we're the income. Okay, so I can't say you wouldn't have that, but if you're talking about like a low income community, everybody knows everybody. So it's weird to just have like oh yeah, there's this random doomsayer who's just around. Like I probably know this guy's name and try to talk him down from his antics daily.
You probably do know his name.
All right, as long as that's established, yeah, fucking like whatever, I guess.
Um,
But he does, like, by your guesstimation, seem pretty like solid in his beliefs.
alright. Yeah, then I guess, at some point I'll speak to... I'll go see Eve.
Uh-huh.
Yvonne, there was a man I noticed in the cafeteria. The one
Please
with
tell me
the doomsday sign.
Please tell me you're not talking about Steve.
Steve?
He's a long story. What were you wondering about him in regards to him?
He wears the symbols of many different faiths. It is unusual in these times.
I tried to tell him he was supposed to pick one, but he doesn't seem to see the value in that.
Do you know why it is that he spreads his faith so freely?
Well, I mean, other than the fact that the community's not going to lynch him for it, I don't exactly know. Or do I know?
Know what?
Do I know why he spreads his religion so freely? Do I know this guy's deal?
Let's see. How often would you how often would you talk with a doomsayer?
I mean, he's here at the community sayer, isn't he? And the
Yeah.
community center, isn't he?
Well, but like, how often would you like go out of your way?
Pretty often.
All right. He is, you would say, very firm in his belief that he wants to save people's souls before the end time.
Sounds about right.
He's not trying to tell people they're gonna burn in hell for all eternity. He's like, "Yeah, please, like, tell your loved ones you love them. Do the right thing. The end times are upon us."
Since he's not exactly spreading a hateful message or calling everybody dirty sinners, it's kind of hard to kick him off, even if we think he's a little crazy for it.
I see. You would do well to listen to him. There is more than a kernel of truth to his words.
Eyebrow raise.
Not necessarily that the world will end tomorrow, but your individual world as a mortal may well. And it sounds as if he preaches from a place of love.
Is there an apocalypse coming you want to tell me about?
Hopefully not.
I squint.
There should not be one.
Okay, I'm just going to continue packing up this food and pretending like the world's going to be here when I wake up next week.
Yvonne, I cannot predict the future.
Then I'm going to say it's a safe prediction that the world's not going to end anytime soon. Now, come on. Do you want to keep guesstimating when the world's going to implode? Or do you want to try to help me get these people fed?
Yes, of course. My apologies.
No, but seriously, is there an apocalypse coming? Okay, let me rephrase that question. Is there an apocalypse coming soon?
Not soon. At least not as I am aware.
Okay, fine, because we're just talking about the heat death of the universe or something. Not a lot I can do about that.
Right.
What, do you not watch the Disney Channel? I mean, the Discovery Channel. You
I
not watch
like the idea of the Disney Channel having a heat death of the universe show.
And that's why everybody's going to die.
God damn it,
So bend over, grab your ankles, and kiss your ass goodbye, huh?
Mickey. That's all, folks.
But yeah, no,
That's Warner Brothers.
I
You
know.
get that weak shit out of here.
I'm sorry, I was raised on like the cartoons from like the 40s and 50s. I love that shit.
But yeah, okay. So yeah, watch more of the Disney Channel. Maybe you can join in next time I sit the kids down to Watch it on the projector.
Overwatch League.
Shit, get that shit out of this place. We are a wholesome FGC community.
Oh sure, cartoons of punching people in the face and Mortal Kombat fatalities is much more wholesome than Overwatch.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
We exclusively play Clash of Clans here.
Oh God, I'm done with this conversation. I'm gonna feed my people.
Flappy Bird. We're a mobile gaming community.
We're
So-
very excited for Diablo Immortal.
So is Lalu going to go over and try to convert Mr. Doomsay into a source of energy or something?
Not today.
I like how you didn't give the heart no, but yeah.
Lalu gonna convert him right into a power source. Shackle him into a something or other.
Strap him into a battery.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not one of the machines from the Matrix. Good luck.
Sure you are. You're a demon, aren't you? Demons are robots.
Wrong demon.
It's a joke.
I know.
But yeah, that's the only detailed stuff I wanted to do.
Thecia, what are you doing today?
Helping my community.
Alright,
Because I
just
have
nothing in particular, just
I gotta wait for Jesse to come back so we can pub crawl. So
nothing in particular. Then CJ, what about you? Anything in particular today?
Other than hanging out at home with Mandy. Maybe like building trying to like trouble what's the word? Tossing around ideas. Brainstorm. Trying to brainstorm idea for a new video. Probably something off in the bay with like underwater things that'll blow up under.
We detonate this C4 underwater. Let's see what it does to this whale carcass.
Oh fucking yeah.
I'm excited for the future of
What's up,
appearing in a
gamers? New Haven PD's hired me out to help get rid of this whale carcass that washed up on the
Oh
beach.
no.
Nope.
Let's see how many pieces we can get this thing into.
Have you ever found
Right
out
here,
how
I
much
have-
TNT you can fist into a corpse?
I have a 20-pound brick of C4 here that I've spread out throughout his corpse. Let's see how high we can get it.
I've taped literal dynamite to the tips of my arrows. Let's see how deep we can get it in there
Oh,
from 40.
Oh, that's just wonderful.
Alright, so nothing in particular for CJ either.
No, not like super. Nothing.
Okay. How about Eddie? Anything in particular today?
Eddie's already went out shopping for meat and supplies and such. Goes around his property, makes sure everything's all right. Does some yoga, and yeah, nothing in particular, I guess. I guess he could take his bike into the towns to go see what's going on.
By into town, you mean intercity?
Yes.
It's a big sprawling city.
Make sure all the security cams and shit are on.
So nothing particular either. In which case we can hop on over to it's nighttime. And it's time for pub crawl.
Ooh.
Pub crawl 2K18.
So let's see.
God damn it.
What kind of bar is
Yeah, what kind of shit show have I got us all in for? Because I feel like the answer is a real one.
Well, you got big poops, you got small poops, and you got dog poops. It's quite a varied shit show.
It is a very varied shit show.
And that big man over there is producing wolf poop right now.
Barry? Put up a wolf job. Thanks,
God.
Barry.
Let me see this. Oh.
It's so fucking dumb.
Why did I pick this suit?
That's stupid. I love it.
That kind of shit is always great.
That's a lot of
Wait.
work to go to for that joke.
Man, I keep thinking. I think about. No. I think about something that IHE said in a video I saw a little bit ago. How, like, meme humor is just getting to the point where anybody not used to social media has, like, no grounds or way of even understanding why these are jokes at this point.
It's true. Well, it's the whole medium of being absurdist in and of itself is funny. And if you can get someone to snort in amusement, then you can generally meme the fuck out of it.
Even if it makes zero sense.
Like, that image right there is top memeable. Even though it's just
You see,
fucking
this-
silly nonsense.
You see, this image, though, is more understandable than most meme humor, though.
This is true, but it's like anyone now can change the words spacesuit not full of deadly snakes and spacesuit full of snakes, and then the fourth panel could be any reference, and bam, look, that right there is a fucking top meme template. Like, it can tell, you can tell so many dumb stories with that. You're there.
Oh, they
Not
have to
wrong.
involve spacesuits, though. I feel.
Either way,
Spacesuit full of bees.
I know
Yeah,
why I
try to
chose
be.
this. The bees
I
don't do
don't-
anything, they just hug you.
So, you guys head to the location provided by Jesse. Is Mandy coming along?
You know it.
Okay.
Randy, you're a fine
Does
girl.
Justine want in, or is she
Good.
taking care of fake Steen?
Mandy is designated driving.
Give me a D10 roll, Jesse.
Oh.
Don't worry, I left fake Steen a frozen margarita. She'll be fine.
Now she is attempting to secure more permanent holding cell for
Okay.
Justine. Fake Justine.
But I'll drink a frozen margaritas for you
She's
guys.
She thinks she can come up with something. She can't, throw her in jail.
No, obviously
'cause,
not. That would cause problems right there.
God damn it, Nick Cage! Now there's two of them.
Did we get taken to the Nick Cage bar? Did we
You
get
might
taken
have.
to the cage?
Oh God, it's coming closer. Okay. Oh God, they almost took over the town.
So the place you stop at is Got a bit of a Western theme. Let's see. What is it called?
Chaps.
The Cowboy's Bandolier.
God.
Huh.
Did you take us to a cowboy gay bar?
And yeah, when you walk in, it's a gay bar.
Nice! This was unintentional, but you guys are in for the fucking best time.
There's more.
Oh, really?
Oh.
You guys walk in during a male stripper set.
Oh my.
Oh no.
I am immediately going to have them bring us a picture of frozen margaritas.
Yvonne.
Yes.
Jesse,
No,
you
wait. Stop. Before any of this, I pick up Jesse by the collar, look her in the eye, and go, "How did you know I worked here?"
Oh.
Wait, what?
No, not actually. I had to make the joke because he's a big muscled black
Careful,
guy.
you say it too loudly and someone goes, "That can be arranged for real."
Yvonne is.
You know I'm trying to avoid
Can I-
white meat, right?
No, can I take a single beat if I make it canon that Yvonne used to work here?
I wouldn't give you a beat for it. There's nothing
Okay.
wrong with working at a gay bar,
Yeah, dude,
man.
what the fuck?
All right.
Yvonne.
It makes
No,
no-
not
it
at
makes
a
no
gay,
sense.
not at a
It's
gay
fun
bar,
and
but
silly,
as
though.
a oiled up
However-
male stripper.
Yvonne,
I couldn't actually.
your eyes are locked on the lead male stripper
You're going to explain
because
why?
you can sense he's a werewolf.
Oh, that's disappointing. I thought you were gonna say because he was a trap.
Well, I mean, well, no, he
Yvonne,
is definitely a
chocolate
furry,
cake.
though.
I mean, that's one of the two.
He's not a trap because, I mean, what kind of? I don't
Werewolf.
imagine traps do so well at male stripping.
At least not at cowboy bars.
You gotta be buff.
Traps? No. Otters? Yes.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But those
This
are
guy-
those are different.
This guy's
Fine.
buff, not quite, bodybuilder buff, but
Well,
but pretty jacked.
well, I see no reason to out him, so I once again just continue to look at Jesse and go like, seriously?
Oh, this is totally unintentional. But this is the best place. Let's go get drinks. Come on.
Well,
Drinks.
I mean, if anybody knows how to make a margarita,
Absolutely, yeah. Like literally, like first thing doing. All right, a picture of frozen marks.
Can someone give me a zombie so I can forget about this?
I walk in.
Yes.
I mean, my job occupation was wrestling people, shirtless men on the ground for like years. I'm not sure I really have any room to judge.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
I wonder if you got
to
any
be
fans
fair-
here.
The bartender is topless, wearing chaps and a
And-
very tight, thong.
Does it have a
course.
sheriff's badge on it?
He's got a wide-brimmed cowboy hat. He tips it at you as you guys approach. Well, howdy there, little ladies, and hello, gentlemen. Gives each a wink.
Fuck, they're getting so many slaps in the back.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh boy.
I
Gonna have
immediately
to
love
ask-
this place.
Gonna have to
Well-
ask you to save that for this crew. Kind of here by mistake, but figured we might as well stay.
What can I get you? Sex on the beach? An orgasm?
I feel like you're doing that on purpose. He's doing that on purpose, right?
Yes, sort of. He also probably serves them.
Can you make
I'll,
sex with an alligator?
What?
Pretty
Is
sure
that a
that's
real
illegal,
drink?
bro.
It is. It's my favorite shot.
I'll point a thumb at Yvonne and I believe my friend would enjoy a long, hard screw against the wall.
I still don't know if you're doing that on purpose or not. These could be actual alcohol drinks.
He starts
They
making
are.
them.
A plus.
I'll just take a dark and stormy and a mimosa.
Those are
Ah,
very good
he-
choices.
I
Thank
don't
you.
drink enough. I don't drink enough.
I'm sorry, you can't turn down a good mimosa. It's just refreshing.
And there you go. That is the description of sex with an alligator. I'm not as big on that one because it's got lots of Malibu in it often.
Let's see. Who
No,
would this guy's type be? One is Yvonne. 2 is Eddie. 3 is CJ.
What about 4? For
I don't
sadly,
know,
he's
bud.
just into big paunchy bears and none of them fit.
Big paunchy bears would be Yvonne.
He's not paunchy though. He's fucking jacked.
Well, I
he's
mean,
jizzacked.
he's muscle fat, right? Or is he like
No.
bodybuilder?
He's bodybuilder because fucking werewolves are bullshit, man.
There's a difference between bara and bear.
No,
That's the one I'm talking
Actually,
about.
there is.
I mean, that's
Oh, he's
that-
going for
that's,
Yvonne anyway. Like,
a different version, I guess.
so he mixes up your drinks.
No
and he
coconut
also,
rum. Ugh,
'Cause I mean-
coconut rum.
Because I mean, if you want to know who's actually into big sunking buff dudes, typically it tends to be other guys.
Oh, by the way, Yvonne, on a scale of 1 to 10, just
Mm.
how close to bursting out of your shirt are you?
I don't know how many people are trying to take it off.
people are giving you looks, but they aren't touching you.
I
Like-
don't believe you.
Like
Either
on
way.
with one good flex, could he just burst out?
I mean, that's something he can literally do. That's something that he could canonically do as a werewolf.
So, he will make up your drinks, and they all come with a penis-shaped straw.
Ooh.
Fucking A. This is the best place.
Like that.
I got an error.
That
Error,
doesn't
invalid.
work.
Invalid size.
What?
Worked for me.
If you just
Back off the
click on it,
resize
it won't
bullshit.
work because
Oh.
you have to put the asterisk back on the.
Or you just cut it down to the JPG.
Yeah.
Either way,
I've just got the auto
Yeah.
image preview.
I don't know how people can survive without that.
I'm just gonna
Uh,
take out.
But
that
he
straw.
also has a little shot and sets it in front of DCL along with the long hard screw against the wall. It looks like a very sweet shot filled with like ice cream and nuts and chocolate. And here are my sweet nuts for you, honey, on the house.
I know what you're doing, but it's ice cream, so I'm not going to say no.
Oh no, get it?
That's
Wait.
right.
Hold on.
Cut off the
still
question marker and
invalid.
resize all that shite.
There you go.
There you go.
It's the sweet nuts.
Fucking looks delicious.
It does.
It looks delicious, so I'm not going to say no despite innuendo.
it
However,
looks like
I am setting down that straw.
I'm just flipping it upside down with drink.
The other side is a butthole.
this fucking man, they are dedicated to this.
I gotcha.
Fine, you win.
Just drink from the glass.
The shot glasses, by the way.
Oh.
I'll just hack off the resize this time.
Man, there is no winning. You took us to the gayest bar that's ever existed.
Jessie is like
Nothing.
just fucking just beside herself with joy and is already like topping up a glass from a pitcher.
Look, it's not the gayest bar yet until strippers start doing YMCA.
No, this is pretty gay already.
Just a little bit.
You hear some flamboyant gay person behind you going, "That song is so played out, honey. Don't even think about it."
Okay. Mhm.
Fuck yes, margaritas.
Now, what is the role to determine drunkenness? I would say stamina, resolve would make sense.
If you're going to argue for resolve, I would actually say it should be composure instead.
Yeah,
Hmm.
stamina, composure, probably, because it's the first of the pub crawl, no penalties.
Okay.
I guess I gotta ask, what's the difference between resolve and composure, really?
Resolve is how
Resolve-
well you can keep your mental state together. Composure is how well you can present yourself.
Yeah, then wouldn't it be resolve? Since resolve is
No.
the physical attribute?
Nah, because you can still
No.
you can get completely fucked up and still, like, walk the walk, such as it were. Resolve and composure is difference between being fucked up and acting like you're fucked up. And if you can
Mark.
keep your composure together, you can manage while you're a complete state.
I feel like
I mean-
composure would be you pretending like you're not fucked up, and resolve would be actually not being fucked up.
Fair.
Because it's like composure is also the determining of being like pretending like you're not afraid, and resolve is actually not being afraid.
But that's also why there's stamina in it to cover the physical, actual resistance
I guess
aspect.
that's true.
Stamina, composure. The storyteller hath spoken.
Could I also get a zombie? I have a feeling that this is going to be a long night that I may or may not remember.
Sure thing, honey.
Because if this night keeps
I'm
going,
sorry.
I want to.
Sure thing, honey. I forgot he had a
He is a fucking
forgot
guy,
that's-
boy.
southern
You forgot
drawl.
you have to do
Mhm.
butch gay.
And Itch will get a half shot at each bar. I'd sneak it to him. Doesn't matter though, because Itch is a fucking alcoholic according to his fucking stat line. 1 second, guys.
Wait,
Boom! Get outdone by the
Itch
magical
now,
ferret.
is much smaller.
This is true. No, that's what I say. He gets a half shot. So he's getting his tests like with a statistically reduced in size quantity.
Okay.
Oh yeah, can I get a +1 for giant? Takes
Sure.
more alcohol to get a big body drunk.
I'll allow it. So everybody got a success anyway. It's possible your extra +1 could spiral out into an exceptional success, but it's not likely.
It's not
Let's
likely,
see.
but I want to see.
Okay,
3 successes.
You did well though. So for your first stage of the pub crawl, yeah, you guys did acceptably. You all succeeded. You're not drunk. I don't know if Eddie could even get drunk. Oh, wait, you auto failed it?
because of that jinx thing.
Yep.
Oh
He failed
yeah.
his fucking first booze curse. The booze roll because he's got
You
a failure
dramatic-
locked in.
I mean,
It's not a forced dramatic failure.
no, it's just auto fail, but if it's a chance dice, it's a dramatic fail.
Yes.
You weren't reduced to that. So you are feeling it. You're feeling a little hot under the collar.
Yeah, I can definitely remember my time in San Francisco. Things got weird after the zombie.
Can you actually remember them, though?
Yes! Mostly.
Well, we've lost Eddie.
Now you haven't lost him. He's feeling it more than the rest of you. You think?
That's was satisfying.
The werewolf lead stripper will be hopping down, clapping y'all on the back, and head over to the bar himself. He's gonna eye Yvonne.
I'm gonna glare at him because he beat me in Street Fighter last week.
You probably have not seen him before.
I was, damn it, I shouldn't have made that joke. That was a me joke. But no, yeah. I guess I give him the eye back. Like, yeah, I can tell you're a werewolf too.
They grow 'em big and strong up here in the Northwest, don't they?
I'm like still giggling into my drink.
I'm just gonna say it now. Here with friends. Can't really say I'm interested.
Oh, don't worry. I could smell your heterosexuality a mile away.
Wait, heterosexuality has a smell?
It's a turn of phrase, honey.
No, I think I can actually smell it.
Well,
Love.
I could get a good sniff if you'd like.
I think I need an adult.
I am an adult.
You see, now if he made that joke, that would just be points towards him.
Yeah, he'll make that joke. I am an adult.
I can be your adult.
I can be your daddy.
If I loop back around here in 12 shots, I might consider.
That might be dangerous.
You're on, tall, dark, and sexy.
Nice.
Shrug. We'll see if I get drunk enough.
Okay.
Have another set in a little bit once you come back.
Okay,
Well, it
let's-
depends. We have a pub crawl trying to go on, unless Jesse has somehow booked us at every gay bar in the town. Which, considering it's California.
Well, I mean, it was a pre-booked
It's
TripAdvisor,
not
so
California.
it's a pre-booked TripAdvisor, so I can't say for sure, but maybe. You know what, Laura? You want to pick the next one?
Does it have rum?
Probably. It's a
I
bar.
like
I
rum.
can make an effort. Third, what role would you like me to try?
Either presence or intelligence and streetwise. Depending on whether you're like I'm remembering this place or you're like asking around.
I gotta be honest, I'm amazed how you do that thing with your hips. I fought very flexible fighters in the UFC ring, and they aren't even half as flexible as you guys. It's crazy.
That's the most awkward flooding ever. Like, well done.
No, that was like me imagine. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. I was like imagining what would happen if Brock Sansom was in this situation, and he'd just start randomly talking about like shit with the gay strippers, not even hitting on them, just having a conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, after I get off, I could give you a private lesson, and then maybe you could too.
Well, I feel like the combat benefits could be potential. There seems to be a lot of gay sex in that.
Gay is just another word for happy.
I don't
Not
like
wrong.
I don't like the logical arguments you're making. But no, not actually. And the silence stretches.
Huh?
Uh,
So, 2 successes
Third,
on
actually,
that. Yeah.
Chat just reminded me, since I'm using the intelligence one, can I add my eidetic memory dice to that?
Sure.
The slow, sure.
Alright.
Why not?
3 successes.
Hey.
Let's see. What kind of place would Laura take them to?
An old speakeasy.
Jazz club? Jazz club.
Yeah, that sounds
Hey,
right.
jazz club.
Psh, jazz is chaos.
That's
She
right.
wouldn't take us to chaos.
The perfect chaos, though.
So,
Also, are we talking like the cool actual jazz bars?
Yeah.
Sounds like the perfect place to ask for one of those cocktails I saw on the Irish People Try Thanksgiving Cocktail video today.
I haven't
I've
seen
not
that one
seen it
yet.
yet.
They look pretty good. I want to try all of them.
Alright, so Laura leads you all to a jazz club.
I mean, no,
Not too far away.
Now, there is one condition. We start with a round of hurricanes.
Yes.
Alright, I'm in. Ugh.
don't see the point in being here if I'm not drinking.
And a blue Hawaiian.
So it's a very different atmosphere. The gay club was loud and raucous, and this place is quieter.
Looking smooth.
Smooth jazz is constantly playing.
Yep, I got a live band.
I like turn my jacket inside out so the darker color is out instead of the orange.
I mean, no, after the gay bar, literally everything else is normal.
Hey guys, what can I get you? Bartender kind of sidles over, dressed all professional.
So a round of hurricanes, and I will take an ale and whiskey.
Blue Hawaiian.
I'll have a bacchanalian.
He nods and gets to it. So
I don't drink enough to know the good things.
Eva's just like beer.
I feel like I could like just say something random, like fucking the hand sanitizer, and that be a drink.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a good drink.
You drink it to cleanse out your system. Cleanse it out with alcohol.
Hand sanitizer martini.
I don't know. I want to drink something that's gonna
Oh,
fuck.
it's not a
Alright.
drink named after hand sanitizer. It is a drink made with hand sanitizer.
No, I was
Yeah, no, I tried
I was-
looking up hand
Yeah.
sanitizer shot, and it's just like, what happens if you actually shoot straight hand sanitizer to get?
Okay, so
Well,
Like, please
instead,
don't do that.
I want something that's gonna fuck up all my system, so I'll order the Bethesda.
I'm sorry, you receive a half of a drink and it doesn't taste of anything.
Yeah. Now
I
the
wanna try a
Fallout,
hurricane.
the Fallout actually sounds like it could be a drink name.
you order a Bethesda and you get a drink called the Skyrim.
No, yeah, I'll have a Fallout.
Skyrim
Yeah, I'm
drink.
sorry, all we have is this. Okay, that's a Skyrim. I asked for Fallout. Sorry. Here, how about that's also a Skyrim.
You look up, the bartender has been replaced by Todd Howard. Todd Howard is a high-level mage who just teleports around to give copies of Skyrim. But no, I guess I'll just order whatever as an extra drink as well.
Beer.
Where?
Beer doesn't count. Just because I'm not a drinker doesn't mean you.
Beer.
Alright, so everybody roll again. If you already succeeded on your roll, you only have -1 penalty. If you did not succeed on your previous roll, you get -2 penalty.
Alright, what do I have to
Hey,
roll
we're
again?
still kicking.
Stamina, composure.
Chuck.
Itch is still going strong.
Jesus Christ.
-2, you said?
-2 if you've already failed, -1 if you haven't.
Right. Eddie's already failed, so -2, yep.
He
Alright,
did
you
it,
do better this time.
bastard.
Laura, however.
It's the fact that I just order a hurricane to go with my hurricane.
Yeah.
I mean, Eddie's looking at for a fucking sake bomb or something like that.
You start drinking, and you're getting lost in the jazz a little bit. It's like guy with cello kind of going to town right now. Oh, boom 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 boom.
Yes.
Why'd I recommend some absinthe?
I'm
Jeez.
not much of an absinthe drinker. It's much too licoricey for me.
I'm not much of an absinthe drinker. I like feeling my face.
I like my tongue to do words still. Okay. So, at some point during our drinking, and particularly when Yalu starts getting fucking slathered, I'm gonna see if I can get into a conversation with her.
Huh?
Vis-a-vis. Hey, Lolly.
Hmm? Jesse.
I had a question. It's a matter of curiosity. Different supernatural people have different beliefs about the afterlife and religion. Now, I myself don't really believe in any of it, which is probably quite strange considering everything that goes on and everything I've seen. So I was wondering, what the fuck is it? Right? Like, surely, up in whatever the heck it is that goes on, what is the actual religion? Like, which one's the right answer?
In the beginning, there was just nothing, Jesse. Nothing and everything all at once, and then... it got fucked.
Alright. Didn't quite expect that, but fair enough. I suppose more direct question then. Is there an afterlife? I don't know if that breaks any rules to ask, but, like... that feels like the important one to know.
Alright, third. I feel like I should be making a legacy roll here. To see how much of, like, the abyss of hell I can remember.
Okay.
So
What role would that be?
intelligence plus my dots in legacy merit.
Okay.
Are there any negatives for...
Kind of
alcohol
hammered
or-
at the moment. Well, not hammered. You're a little drunk. A little bit drunk. So your penalty from drinks will apply to that. So -3.
Alright. Will my eidetic memory merit help at all or no?
I'll let it add. You don't get a
Okay,
perfect
then.
vision, but it helps.
Then, I'm effectively just rolling raw intelligence. Jesse, the world is very different now. How things were And not the same now.
Just squint and slowly sip. I'd share a look with Itch as though he might be able to pass that drug back. Okay. So there used to be an afterlife?
Can't you ask the questions of the universe after you've been properly smashed and hammered?
I mean, this one is one that I wanted to remember, you know?
I mean, yeah, philosophical questions of life, the universe, and everything happens with a wee bit.
Scowl.
There used to be... I told you before, in the beginning there was nothing.
Uh-huh. So it used to be that there wasn't, and now there is?
Maybe. My memories are not certain of back then.
Hmm. Ponder, ponder.
But but I do remember this music. It is just like the songs of Genhemon.
I don't recognize those songs.
You wouldn't. You weren't around then.
You were?
That's starting to sound a bit heavy.
Yeah, I'm trying to guide her on with like the simple short questions between mouthfuls of drink.
Mm-hmm. Where else would I be?
Well, that's the thing. I wasn't quite sure what to make of what you appear to be, at the very least. See, there are a bunch of spooky vampires who believe entirely other things about, like, the Christian faith in general. Like a whole alternate story in history. I wondered if you had one of those too, but I guess not.
All right. You know, when I said everything got fucked, it's... well, it was not literally at first. That God joined pieces of itself with the nothing, and angels were formed from it. It was... I think it was beautiful. And we formed the rest of the nothing into this. She'll just gesture around. And then, near the end, we all breathed flesh into mankind.
No, this.
Laurel reached down and jab at Jessie's belly, where a womb should be. That one was me.
Is this the Adam and Eve part?
Me and my sister, she She was better at the flesh parts, but when the little eggy meets the soul, that was me.
Huh. Oh, we don't. So just lean back and have that revelation for a while and drink more. I will clink a proper-sized glass to a shot glass-sized itch glass, and we will both knock one back.
Squeak.
I... This... And Laura just seems to be losing the train of thought.
Choo-choo.
I'm like being casually linked fucking dumb, obvious, just fucking dump posts out of Imgur, and one was just running was invented in 1612 by Thomas Running when he tried to walk twice at the same time.
Okay, so where does the next stage?
Is it my turn?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah, find us a bar.
Nice. What was it? Enter a present streetwise?
Yeah. I've got another confection debate.
I actually like baking.
I'm terrible at it. I prefer just
Alright.
baseline cooking.
For whatever reason, it's less stressful than actual cooking for me.
Pub.
Pub.
What kind of pub?
Yeah.
Irish pub. Doing car bombs.
Aw, no Irish pub will serve you a car bomb.
They'll look at you funny for that. But I will go for that. Though,
They are not cool with it. Although if you ask them for a sinker, you will get the same thing.
Do that.
Though to go for Stray's recommendation, if you're listening, I will go for an Irish mule.
Alright, so you go for a Irish pub in the area. Yeah, I'm sure you guys can find one. Would the bartender have an Irish accent?
Not if it's even close to authentic. Like, this far into America, the ones with Irish accents are the ones that are pretending to be Irish.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to decide if I could do an accent right now or not. I'm kind of out of touch with it.
You know full well as well, if you start, then I will make you slip into the only other accent you know how to do, and you'll be stuck there.
Well, the Irish one is the only one I know how to do.
Well, yeah.
I briefly considered doing like a Northern English one.
Alright, love, let's have a look at your gash.
Oh, God.
I need to watch more panel shows. Pick up the accents.
Yeah, you do. Just in general, because they're great.
Yeah. I fucking wish America had good panel shows. It's not fair. Or at least that we got your panel shows down here.
They're very good, aren't they?
But they're like, it wouldn't do well in American TV, so we weren't even going to attempt it. Fucking no, give me 8 out of 10 cats.
Fuck yeah.
Give me QI, especially QI. That's just...
Yeah.
informative.
Americans don't want to
If we
learn.
never mind
And
the
sometimes he
Philippines.
makes fun of Americans, and that's mean.
Yeah, we're only.
Who
Anyway.
does?
Stephen Fry.
He's not on QI anymore, but
That's true.
Who?
Stephen Fry.
Why?
he quit. He
Yeah, he left.
was old. And now it's Sandy Toksvig, who is almost, but not quite, female Stephen.
Still good. Just you can't beat the original.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, Irish bar. I'm debating calling it the top of the morning, but no, it's Well, let's see. It's oh my god, that would be a great Irish pub name.
Do I want to know?
The O'Shea Guevaras. It's the dog's bollocks.
Of course, of course.
The animal.
Bollocks spelled Bollix. There you go.
God, it's been a lot of sweet drinks so far. However,
What kind of gift are you today?
Oh no.
Well, my lovely charmer. Bailey's on ice for everyone for a start.
CJ will start asking for a car bomb, and Mandy will punch him in the shoulder.
I'll have a car. Oh, you mean just the Guinness then? Okay, sure.
Irish mule.
And I'll be like, oh, okay, whatever Jesse said is fine.
Yes, for me as well.
Come on, right up. You all look a bit shit-faced for just getting in.
We have the
That's
great family.
This is
it's
number
because
3.
we are making progress.
On a bit of a bender, are we?
No.
A bit.
Okay, so because I don't think anybody hurt me, but would there happen to be a drink called the Great Famine?
The what?
The Great Famine.
DCL.
What's the question?
How can you doubt this? It's not the Great Famine, but it is the Irish potato famine.
There you go.
I like that it's only only a half ounce of all of it. That's it. It's fantastic.
A half ounce of everything served in the biggest glass.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't. I would just feel sick after having that. But that's
I get it,
fucking
yeah.
funny.
It's funny when it says just pour it all in and consume with a larceny and dispatch.
Alacrity.
This shot is meant to
Alacrity.
be imbibed with reckless abandon. If not, you will taste it for the rest of your life.
Yep.
Yeah, alacrity.
I like how I asked this question with half trying to make a joke and half going like, I bet they do though, and that was right.
I'm just gonna start hitting that random cocktail drink. The watery beer cocktail. Mix the two. Now you have a light beer. It's 1 part beer to 1 part water. Serves 1, rated 1 star, 1 comment. This is so stupid! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Well, Laura, here would you appear to have missed the the point of the watery beer?
What minus are we at now? For keeping our shit.
Two, if you've succeeded on everything.
Do.
I'm getting stronger! It's just still hanging in. Oh, Laura, you are fucking 3 sheets to the wind. Oh, Siege. Oh, Eddie.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
I am warrior.
But
I am immortal.
I see we are rolling for that now. Properly applied modifiers. Very good, very good.
Why are you rolling a chance die, DCL?
I forgot I was supposed to have a +1.
So, CJ, Eddie, and Laura are all feeling a little bit more.
How many failures in a row is that for some of them? Because if it's 2 failures, they're woof.
2 failures
My
in a
first
row for
one.
Laura.
Yep.
Eddie made the second one though. So.
I am warrior. I am immortal.
So
I will
you,
keep going until I die. I live and I die again.
you're starting to feel pretty shit faced.
By shit face, you mean amazing.
Mandy asks if you guys want to keep going.
No.
Never
Wait,
stop.
Yes.
How's Mandy coping?
Alright.
Is she? Oh yeah, she's a sub cab.
She's a designated
Designated
driver.
driver.
Is it Yvonne's turn now?
Sure. Where does Yvonne want to lead to?
Now I want a 4 horseman. God damn it, pets.
So, since you guys are drinkers, what kind of bar would Yvonne go to? What do you guys say, in your expert opinions?
Probably a sports bar to see tournament matches.
Hmm.
That's not.
Sports
Yeah,
bar.
nerd bar,
You can go
or
see
just like a
UFC.
normal bar.
Normally DCL would probably go to an anime bar.
Normal DCL.
Those
Yvonne.
don't exist. Anime bars don't exist. Don't-
One actually did exist in Japantown. I
That
shit
said,
you
a
not.
fucking Dave and Buster's.
I mean, I like going down to Dave and Buster's for arcade, but who goes there to get drunk?
People in a
Very
much
true.
larger city at 3 in the morning or whatever.
I'll go to a normal sports bar.
People who don't mind paying 3 times as much for a drink, while also paying out the nostrils to play arcade
Do I need to
games.
make a roll for it?
If you have one in mind, we'll just
Sports
let you
bar.
go. So, a sports bar. Yeah, went around all these themed bars, but now you're at just like a casual sports bar.
I wanted to go to a bar in my mind that was a punch in the face, where every time you took a shot, you got assaulted. No, that's stupid.
Oh, so you mean drinking out? You mean drinking in your neighborhood?
Drinking with the Irish, yes.
No, drinking in your neighborhood.
No, black people don't punch you when you take shots.
The bar itself is decorated with all sorts of New Haven Nightmares memorabilia.
That reminds me, I'm surprised I didn't get into a bar fight with any of the Irish.
Well, that's because we're drunk. You don't actually get into a bar fight with the Irish when you're both drunk.
They have.
Although, do you know what
super-
do you know what it's called when a fight in an Irish pub? It's called a Donnybrook, which is a wonderful phrase that means a fight where someone gets like an eye poked out or something equally graphic and nasty. It's so delightfully named a Donnybrook.
Okay, Irish, you need to
No,
chill.
you have to imagine DCL. Don't get into a drunk fight with a drunk Irishman. They get superpowers.
That is also true.
Okay.
So, what can I get you guys? Looking
4
pretty
horsemen.
rough. Are you,
Is there a drink
Rough
called?
day?
Is there a drink called the nuclear catechism?
I don't know much about fancy drinks, but
4 horsemen.
There's a nuclear fission, a nuclear waste, a nuclear sunrise. What do you fucking want?
Irish car bomb.
Ah. Well, I guess since we're not in the actual Irish bar now.
Vodka as well.
Vodka. Vodka. Fucking.
he pulls out his phone and starts looking up these drinks.
Nope.
Just
Hey, everybody knows what an Irish car bomb is.
No, I mean like 4 Horsemen.
Oh, the fancy one.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna coast my night off with just fucking beer. And if you could do a shot glass of beer as well for the pet. I'd drink a bit.
Oh. You know my place sucks when the bartender has to look up the drink names.
It's a sports bar. They serve beer and beer, usually.
I didn't.
What is the strongest thing you have behind the bar?
You see that green one right there?
You got whiskey or vodka?
A
Oh,
mix of us.
Should have went to the Russian
Whiskey?
bar.
Oh, the Russian bar? Oh, we'd have gotten fucking destroyed.
Whiska.
Waska.
I got.
It's the cat girl drink. It's the Whiskas.
I see what you did there.
No,
That
I
explains so much.
want to go to like the pretentious, like hipster bar with the guy with the vest and the curled mustache, but he knows literally every cocktail known to man.
I mean, if you know every cocktail and you can make them all, you're not exactly pretentious now, are you?
So he gets you guys your drinks after fumbling around to make the fancy ones. Gets
Yeah.
Laura some whiskey and vodka. Sets a sloppily made mixed drink in front of Jesse. Not Jesse, Eddie.
I went with simple. I knew better.
Beer for Jesse, etc., etc. You know, we're not really supposed to have animals in the bar.
Shh, it's a service animal, man.
Glance along at the shit-faced people. Sigh and pull out just another $10. Promise he doesn't go anywhere, and I'll slide it over.
Laura is even more drunk.
Hey, if it's a service animal, it's a service animal. He pockets the money.
Well, I suppose we're drinking up.
Yep.
Do they make fries here?
Want some fries here? We can get you some fries.
CJ, well,
They're all just fucked. Am I finally drunk? Am I drunk? Did I make it? Nope.
Nope.
Still just fucking too powerful.
Oh no! Wait, no, that was the wrong roll. Okay, never mind.
That was an intelligence roll with a -2 on it.
Okay.
That's you trying to figure out what the four horsemen is off the top of
Oh,
your head.
it's you're drunk now. In the bag you go.
No, I'm drunk.
Ah,
No, wait.
it-
I want to use a willpower.
Oh, come on. Using willpower on the bar crawl.
because
I have-
it's a stamina composure, you only get a +2 from using willpower.
I'll try it. Oh, no.
See,
Rip.
Lalu had a.
I didn't want to lose to
much-
Jesse, but Jesse remains the queen.
Lalu had a much more interesting story.
Anybody's
Me,
Wait, it's not over yet. Just I may be heavily drunk, but I should still bring it back.
no.
wait.
Go ahead, Eddie.
See, I am boring compared to you guys, really. I mean, after high school, I went to college, did some electrical engineering work, started my own little company, doing solar panels and shit. I mean, then I struck it rich. I had my one-off. I had my one-hit wonder of the solar cloth, and now with conscientious spending and a hell of a lot of investments, I really shouldn't have to work a solid day in my life now, as long as everything goes well. I mean, I do still tinker a bit, but I'm pretty sure I'm never going to top that off. Oh, then there was the time I was struck by lightning. That was fun. People. Let me tell you why I'm a vegetarian, just with fish now.
Because you have horrible taste.
No.
Because you disrespect the order of creation?
No.
Because you're a plant.
No.
Oh, wait, that does make sense.
Because do you know what a human body smells like after it's struck by lightning?
Bacon.
Yeah.
It smells like burning pork. And
No.
frankly, I never want to smell that again.
Bacon.
There's a difference.
I mean, I eat people, so you know.
I mean,
Have you actually like gone all the way to eating people?
No, but I like to say that. It's intimidating.
Unlimited power.
I mean, after dying and then coming back, I suppose there's really not much that scares me anymore.
Zombies.
No, but I don't think. Pretty sure I'm not. I did drink a zombie earlier, I think. Mandy, did I drink a zombie?
Oh, just Laurel will reach out and clap Eddie on the shoulder.
We're all drunk, except for Jesse.
Wait, is that Jesse's first failed roll?
She hasn't even failed. That was it. Jesse's still sober. Ish. I mean, she's obviously kind of buzzed, but no, she's very good at drinking.
And now I live alone. I don't want to be bothered by anyone.
Your sad drunk is showing.
I'm doing this whole, like, isolated, weirdo in the woods kind of thing. I mean, granted, where was I going with this?
Hide from the ravages of the host.
Who, what now? Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to just live as isolated a life as I can. I mean, I still have a computer and I'm still healthy. I'm hanging out with you guys, and this is the most social I've been in a couple of years. I would like Eddie to make a dexterity check.
Okay.
Now, hear me out. This is to avoid him falling out of his chair. What kind of penalty would he say that? And what kind of roll?
Penalties as your intoxication level is currently at.
So -4, I think.
You failed one just now, so -6.
-5. Oh Jesus. And what? Dexterity, athletics, I guess, or just dexterity, or
Dexterity, composure. And if it does reduce it to a chance die, then you have to make sure that.
okay. So I clicked
The call out.
dexterity, composure. I'm clicking. Do I still do the -6 and that also click chance? Or?
Yeah. Or just click chant. I don't remember. Let's see. Let's find out. Okay, so it did roll. Wait, not. Oh. You did not reduce it to a chance die anyway, so you did not need to click that.
Yeah.
That actually means
That means you
would have been
succeeded.
a
with
success,
an A.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would only be a chance die if it reduced it to 0.
So Eddie's leaning dangerously back. The front legs of his chair are starting to tip, and he brings it back.
Keeps his composure. Like, I meant to do that.
I am awesome. I am warrior. I am in control of myself.
I am continuing to talk like a weirdo.
Oh, I was doing this during the bar crawl in San Fran. It was terrible in retrospect.
Alright, that's another bar down.
Oh, I don't know. I think they're all really fucked.
Laura is incapable of walking straight.
Alright, I think it's time we ask Mandy the sober cab to get everyone home.
No.
Yeah.
You're gonna deal with a -6 modifier.
Yeah, it's like you guys are beyond fucked by this
Alright.
point. And I'm definitely drunk.
I am death. I am fire.
So, Mandy takes everybody home.
I will just ask to be dropped off like near my place so I can like wander by. There's something like a fucking just food cart.
All of y'all can just, I don't know, come to my place. I got plenty of food. It's cool. It's
No, I have a house and a business to run in the morning, so
It's safe.
no, I don't care if it's safe. I've got stuff in the morning. I don't know about you guys,
My
but
house
I
is
have to
safer
work.
than every other house in the world I get.
I don't care if it's safe. That's not the reason I'm not going. I don't know about you,
It's far
Captain
away.
lives in your own fucking place, but I, work for a living. 2 livings,
And don't
actually.
live in my own place. I work for a living and don't live in my own place, which is why your Mr. lives in your own place.
Barbecue.
Sure, I don't live in my own place. I sleep above a business that I run. It's
Yeah,
not even my house.
barbecue.
It's like 2 mortgages deep.
I can fix that.
No, absolutely not.
I absolutely can.
No, because the mortgage is owned by vampires. Absolutely cannot do anything about that.
Blah, blah, blah. Vampire.
Just gonna play Mandy, please save me. Just drop me off here. I'll get food on the way back home.
Like Eddie puts like his fingers to like the sides of his mouth. I want to suck your blood.
For the last time, I don't say blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
You look just like him.
Blah.
Blah blah blah.
The children of the night. What wonderful music they make.
Alright, so you all get dropped off at your preferred location.
Just drop me off at my bike. I'll be fine. It's cool.
Are you gonna attempt to drive home?
It's just a bicycle.
Oh, okay.
He's just gonna awkwardly pedal home.
Bicycle.
Give
That can
me
still end in a tragic accident.
I mean, he probably will be fine.
give me a Dex Athletics with the appropriate penalties.
Oh no.
Let's see if you wake up face down in a ditch the next day.
You're
And
so
Eddie,
fucked.
and Eddie would like to spend willpower on this.
Okay?
You're just staring at it. I will not fall off.
So that counteracts
Dun,
3. So just a -3 then.
I am death. I am fire. I am warrior. I am very unstable.
I am death, I am fire, I am that which you desire.
Feel my fire.
Somewhere at a gay bar far away, there's a gay werewolf who's sad. He did not get to show another werewolf flexibility.
I'm just pedaling. As I'm pedaling past the arboretum, I have to stop and piss in a bush before continuing. Bicycle. Bicycle.
I mean, you can't
Okay.
fit the arboretum itself, but that would
Is
require
this
going into the facility.
like random cocktails thing? Just fucking like anybody puts anything on here. So we got gin, lime juice, lemon juice, literal cream, triple sec, 1 sugar, and 10 ounces of soda water.
That's a frothy
What?
bitch right there.
Once you get into one whole sugar,
It just says 1 sugar.
Maybe 1 sugar cube.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
sugar
Yeah.
is 1 sugar is 1 sugar cube, aka 1 teaspoon of sugar.
no, excuse me, we use
There you
American units here. 1 sugar is 1 whole sugar.
All of it.
So, 1 sachet of sugar, do you see?
1 whole sugar. American units.
So
You know how
wait,
much
is that
sugar we put in our shit? All
Is-
the sugar.
all right? Does anyone get upsetty spaghetti that I pissed in a bush by the arboretum?
Like I said, like you can't actually piss in the arboretum. Like just
But in the general direction of
like a bush by the side of the road.
yeah.
Roll a chance die.
Wait, did I do that wrong?
No, you did it right.
A little faster, I could hear banjos.
As you're pissing, a cop car drives by. And they motion you for you to move on.
Okay. I just wait, smile and wave at him as I'm zipping up. Just smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave at the donut man.
You say that out loud.
Oh no, no, no.
Are you sure you don't? We'll check. You are way too
Wait,
drunk
what?
for an inner monologue.
Resolve composure.
That's right.
I don't think there's such a thing as too drunk for an inner monologue.
Are you not? Like I've sat there and thought out loud when I was definitely thought I was thinking in loud.
I mean, I've done that when I'm sober sometimes. It's just. It is dependent on entirely different factors.
You know, I've been sat upright next to someone going, okay, you're pretty sure you've had too much. It's fine. Like you've only had a couple. Oh, you'll be all right. It's great. Don't worry about it. And someone's staring at me and they're like, what? And I go, what? Because I heard, what are you talking about? I was thinking. No, you weren't, because I heard you talking. No, unless you read my thoughts. At which point this person
Don't
who is
forget.
similarly fucked up just goes, maybe. Yeah.
I don't forget your -6 penalty.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Good
God.
luck, fuckboy.
Okay, so should I roll that again with
Yeah.
chance and -6?
You just
Uh,
have to click chance.
Yeah.
Okay, just chance, not the -6.
Yeah. You could spend a willpower on it. Only have a -4. It's up to you.
No. I'm just gonna do this as a chance.
You're being a manly.
Just smile and wave. Just smile and wave at the donut man until he goes away.
Let's see. That is definitely a failure. It's not a dramatic failure.
And then I just get
You
on my
realize
bike.
you would like said all of that out loud.
Oh no.
Uh,
I'm gonna pedal away now.
the they briefly turn on their lights and follow you for a little bit as you pedal. Hold on a second.
We start hearing punch out music.
Wait,
So
what?
yeah,
Have you not seen the classic punch out?
they quote
I mean,
unquote
is his
like
bike getting
chase
stolen?
you.
Yeah, when getting chased by the cops when you're on a bike.
Don't worry about a thing. Cause every little thing. Oh shit, rocking the road.
So like after a little bit, they let you go. Kind of drive past.
I continue to smile and wave.
You get the feeling though, like you've popped up on their radar.
Don't worry. They'll forget about me eventually. Wait, everyone always does.
You'd think that. If you got a dramatic failure on that, they were gonna arrest you for public indecency. Fun fact: peeing in public can get you put on the sex offenders registry.
It can.
Can it in Washington State though? Because that's a state by state thing.
The fuck? Acadian made cocktail, 2 quarts honey, 12 ounces of water.
And
So mead.
no, honey and some water. That's literally all the fucking cocktail is. It's just a joke.
Yes, it still counts as indecent exposure.
But the cops did a right thing of calling out a guy just pissing on the side of the road away from everyone else isn't really bothering anyone. It's really not worth our.
But it does not require sex offender registration conviction.
Yeah, that was what I thought in there. It's mostly the southern states that do that for just public urination.
Still not something you want to get caught doing.
Oh, definitely. There's
So-
nothing you want to get caught doing when it's by the police.
That's true.
Well, I mean, I could think of a few things.
Really?
Sure. Obeying the law. Get caught doing that by the police.
The law.
You're good. Golden.
No, Chad. Eddie's was perfectly fine. He wasn't operating a motor vehicle, so it's all fine, right?
So the next day, you
Enjoy
guys
your
got hangovers.
enjoy your magical hangovers, fuckers.
White magical.
Well, no, I mean, more like enjoy your hangovers for as long as you want to spend magicking them away, I suppose. Cheers.
Oh.
I
Anybody
sent
who-
Justine a bunch of compromising photos of the others while they're shit faced.
Excuse
Jesse,
me.
did you succeed on every roll?
Yes, I did.
All right, you do not have a hangover. Everyone else has a hangover.
I wake
Oh.
up and there's still like leftover pizza ready to go in the oven and heat up.
I have a hangover for 10 minutes before or werewolf healing.
Oh, thank God for your
We'll
regeneration.
say everyone but Jesse has a -2 penalty for the day from the hangover. Yvonne, yours is -1 for werewolf
And
healing. You still
would
got
I
a
get
bit of
a
a hangover.
Would I get a -1 since I also can regenerate?
It's not the same like level.
And would this count as a mundane sickness?
It would.
It's
Because
not
I'm
like
completely immune to that.
Are you immune to
it's not
being
like a
poisoned?
virus.
Because although mundane
me
sickness is,
scroll
I was
to
going to say,
my
although
generic
mundane sickness is
ability.
mundane sickness, technically you're all suffering the results of having been poisoned. So
I mean,
And if
purified are naturally resistant to poison.
you have proven that you are not.
No, it's fine.
it's not like a virus or a disease or anything, so that doesn't really.
Fair
apply.
enough.
It's actual poison.
CJ ordered a pizza. Breakfast pizza.
So, what is your plan for that day?
Actually, apparently there's overdose rules with alcohol actually
yeah,
in the rules.
you can get fucked up and die. It's World of Darkness.
It's fine. I die, I live, I die
Like-
again.
Had anybody like dramatic failed
Multiple
drinking
dead.
rules
Gotta get
that
fucked
could have
up,
been on the
fucked up.
table? First, it would have been like puking,
Yeah.
but
I resolve not to puke. Either way, did we wake up for the day and we got things to do? By the way, Jesse, we never asked because we were too busy chugging alcohol. Or at least I don't remember asking, but how'd it go with the prince? Assumingly good since you're alive.
Oh yeah. Just like you might be able to hear in the background if I'm doing this on the phone. There's just like a fucking just a washing machine set running. Well, I've got to find a missing.
Are we on a group call now?
Guess so, sure. Well, I've got to find a vampire who currently remains unaffiliated in the politics of the nighttime people and convince them to join the right political group.
And he's just sitting in his living room.
Your political group, I assume?
I'm like sideways adjacent to it, I suppose.
Politics.
Is this one of those
Politics,
things
certainly.
you have? Is this one of those things you have to do alone?
No, you guys can help, I guess. I mean, it's... I suppose you know what, you can if you want to. I'll send you guys all a photo. Apparently they hang out at this cathedral a lot.
I feel like we're at an inherent disadvantage considering how we don't know any of your group's values or goals, and trying to convince somebody without even knowing what you're convincing them for is kind of
Then
pointless.
maybe you can do me the legwork and help find them in their regular haunts and stuff then, at the very least.
I mean, I guess.
Like, I don't have a name.
Cathedral
All I have are photos.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, it's the St. Lazarus Cathedral.
I mean, I guess.
Ah.
I guess I could be your nosed on the ground.
Sweet, thanks. Yeah, I'll make sure everyone is sent a photo that I took of the photo from the Manila folder.
All right, I'll start heading over to the cathedral.
Yeah.
Anybody else gonna meet me there?
Try not to scare them, but I also don't have a name yet. So I don't know. If anyone's able to find that shit, that would be great. I can certainly try, but it's not a specialty.
If they're around, I'll keep my distance. It's simple.
Yeah. Can I send it to Justine as well? I mean, she's a Rosa. She'd have access to some kind of find this person method, I imagine.
you can send it to her.
Yeah, I'll ask if she knows a way to get a name of this person.
Just for the record, if we are in a voice call or, I don't know, face call, are we in a face call or just a...
Just a voice call. Don't fuck around with that FaceTime bullshit.
Just voice.
Okay, because no one wants to see Eddie sitting on his couch in just a pair of boxers. You know, guys, I will tell you this. Nachos. Nachos are great for hangover.
Yeah, how you guys are holding up, by the way?
I got plenty of food, so I'm fine.
I glance over
I'm
at Ish.
fine.
He's in a hangover noodle. Alright, cool. Glad none of you have exploded.
We're good.
I managed not to throw up.
Excellent.
It worked out.
Wait, does CJ's lisp come back when he's hungover?
Did I lisp?
Yeah.
You had that as like a flaw as a kid,
But just then,
No, I
just
mean,
then,
did-
just then
just
out
now.
loud you lift. And I was like, oh wow, that's a
Yeah.
really good feature he lifts when he's
Okay.
fucking hungover.
I didn't try.
Well done then.
whoever decided to name that cruel.
Lisp.
Yeah.
Lisp, stutter. It's bad for people with stutters.
Yeah, and the word for being afraid of the phobia of long words is a long.
Yeah.
As far as I understand it,
Seriously?
Ladros-
That's fucking mean.
Yeah,
that was done by somebody who had a lot of spite.
Well, I mean, all of those words
Of
are
course
done
it
by
was.
spiteful fucking people. Like, come on. The word for you have a trouble like getting letters inside a word the right way around is a fucking awful word to read.
Dyslexia.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. Like all those fucking words are mean as shit.
Yep.
Well, I'm going down to the St. Ladros Cathedral.
Okay. So you're doing that during the day.
Don't see why not.
What's everybody else doing during the day?
I'm
Joining
gonna-
Yvonne, doing your own thing, or
I'm just going to cancel my appointments for today, and then curl up under a blanket with some ice cream, incense, and meditate.
CJ was gonna go look at the fake Justine, but probably gonna decide against it.
okay.
I mean, I have the ability to. He has the ability to probably cleanse like the hangover with magic, but he's not good enough at life magic to want to
Think so?
risk it for such a like silly thing.
Okay.
Eddie is very much half tempted to ride his bike back into the city to make sure everyone's alright.
Half tempted, but not tempted enough.
Nah, he's very much tempted. He's doing it.
Okay. Where are you going
What
now?
what I'm hearing is that, Ivan's going down by himself,
Where is he going?
going down to the cathedral.
I mean, if you give Eddie, like, an hour, he'll be there.
Okay, yeah, I'm headed down to the cathedral.
Alright, Eddie will meet you there eventually. So wait, why are we here
Bar
again?
girls up. CJ is also not going, you said?
Wait, not going where?
Cathedral.
I'm semi-falling
Fuck, I'll
asleep
go
in the
with.
chair, so I'm just
Okay.
gonna stay quiet and let you guys handle it for a while.
I'll go with. Might not be super helpful, but
I mean, there's not... I don't know how much you'd be able to learn anyway going there in the day.
Oh right, now
Yeah, that's a
I
problem.
forget that part that way.
We can
I
at
wasn't
least-
gonna bring it up right away.
Yeah, I feel like Jessie doesn't even realize that she just picks up her phone again. Wait a fucking second.
I mean, look, I can go there and still get some information. 'cause
Yeah.
it's cool. Everybody else basically has no point being here.
Yeah, just be like, guys, 1 second, I just remembered a thing that you're all stupid. No, I'm kidding. Just so you're aware, it is actually true that vampires explode in the sun, so, if you do find evidence of them being around and stuff, then, you know... it's not going to be of them being directly there. Don't expect to suddenly see El Vampiro wandering around.
So wait, is it just like this? Is it the sun,
I'm
or like,
totally not telling you directly the weaknesses of the kindred, okay?
or no? Is it like under the underworld movies where like UV bullets or some shit will also work?
Not
Which is
confirming.
what she just. Yeah, which
that's
is what
literally what
not-
she just said.
I am absolutely not telling you like the actual ins and outs of how it works. However, it is in fact true you will not find them in the day.
All right, the two.
So you wanna go- I don't know. You want to go to the Vintage Entertainment?
Slowly put my phone down and return to working.
Avon will shrug and head towards the cathedral.
Fine. Probably boring.
Okay. Yvonne is gonna check around the cathedral during the day anyway. Honestly, still not a bad idea.
I mean, I'll be with him.
But I think we'll call it here for the night. A little bit early, I know, but
Uh,
Yeah, that works for me. I am super sleepy. Regardless, Lily, thank you very
got-
much.
prep for the rest, and I got Pokemon to play.
You do got Pokemon to play.
True.
Pokemon.
Pagelmang.
Eagleman.
Pokemans.
Yeah, what about our pizza and stuff?
Pikaminjin.
Right.
Right.
Voice.
Nice.
Nice.
CJ.
I did it.
You had to find out what's up with the whole two Justines thing. Find something
It's
outside
coming.
Lala's comprehension. Get shit-faced with Jesse. You definitely score that.
Yeah.
You got shit-faced. Score that for one beat. Eddie.
Nice.
Yeah, prepare for the three's arrival. Invite friends over to Safe House and find out what's going on with the two Justines. Not yet. You almost got everybody there with the Safe House. You should have been the designated driver and just driven everybody there yourself.
Bitch, at this rate, I might as well.
Good luck. I'm now gonna make it my goal
Jesse.
to never go to the house.
Jesse wouldn't have been. Jesse was the only one who didn't get blackout drunk though, so it wouldn't have gotten there.
Dust hands.
I mean, I was-
I should
was
feel
pretty-
bad that I continuously cuck that aspiration, but whatever. It's quite funny to me by this point.
Yvonne, you had find out who the real Justine is, protect the neighborhood, and bar crawl. Score the bar crawl.
Yeah. Also, I went with learning about the afterlife from Lale.
I wouldn't actually say you did successfully. You might get a plus, but you
I'd
didn't.
give you a
score.
plus.
Okay.
You get a new girlfriend, learn about the afterlife from Lolly with a plus. Get the gang together for proper bar crawl. Yeah, you score that one.
Nice.
Does learning that vampires actually burst into flames count as an arcane?
Gotta see it.
Ah, okay. Fair.
Because it could be lying.
True.
And Laura, you had to deal with the false Justine, make inroads with the Fastians, recruit a new thrall. I'll give you a plus for the recruiting a new thrall.
Yeah. I would ask
if
you
you-
to.
Go ahead.
I would ask you to think about more details and motivations. Service Steve fellow for next time, so I can learn them and exploit them and seduce him to worship of Yaldazor.
Okay. I will try and remember.
Thank you.
Looking at my sheet, like, I know I leveled something this time. I've already marked it off. Going, what did I give myself? I think it was a raw point in something. But I was always such a jack
I
of all
think you-
trades, I can't remember.
I seem to recall you mentioning something about a skill last time. It could just be like whatever that thing, confirmation bias. That's not the word I'm looking for, but whatever it is where like somebody has just said something, so you're like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
You
It could be that, but I think I
have
remember you saying something about a skill.
Skillshare Swarms remembers.
You definitely have like more attributes than people would normally start with. So.
Oh, I must have fucking put it in one of them then. Dope. That sounds...
Normally it's 5, 4, and 3.
You're right.
You have 3, 5, and 5.
Woo! That would explain it. Okay, carry on with your lives. I'm sorry.
Carry on, wayward child.
I'll play Pokemon when you're gone.
Yes. Switching over my monitor right now.
Shush.
So, if you're watching in the stream or you're watching in the VOD, as usual, I hope that you all have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time, and please do take care.
Bye stream. Bye YouTube.
Like and subscribe.